That is so weird. Well, now you got me worried about the other streams. I haven't like gone back and watched any of them. I'm just assuming.
Yeah, I have to put on a separate channel. It just won't. I mean, as long as the videos can hear, the viewers can hear it, it's fine.
Yeah. All right, give me 1 second. I'm gonna go get a bottle of water and turn my fan up because it's like blazing hot in here. I'll be right back.
Yep.
We can go ahead and start. I'm actually live right now. Let me bring up the Stadia real quick though. I can close this and close this and close that. Bring that over here. Stadia full screen over there.
Come on, let's see this.
Minimize that. All right, be right back. Alrighty.
Stream's not live.
What's up?
It's not live.
It is not live.
No, it says check the stream from 1 minute ago.
Okay, give me a second. It should be.
It's like you were live and then it went offline. Let me refresh.
It was taking a while. Yeah, it's showing.
There it is. Yeah, it's up.
Okay.
All right.
All right, so it's 2:16, so I'm starting this off this week.
Yes, you are.
All right, I am ready. I can't minimize that. Skip. No. One of these days, I'll have a 3-monitor setup. One of these days.
All you need to do is get one, because you already have 2.
Yeah, just need one more. Honestly, I would have 3 if Windows 10 didn't make my my little small TV not work anymore.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I had a small TV. It was worked like a charm. But then Windows 10 was like, nah.
Yeah,
that don't work.
There's these 2 monitors. I'm definitely not getting either an Xbox or PlayStation because I'm getting my card.
Man.
But I also, there's these monitors. I'm going to tell you what they're called. But I want them so badly. As soon as I find them. They're only for pre-order right now. I saved it. Where did I save it?
Where'd you see it at?
Facebook of all places.
Oh, Lord.
But after I saw it on Facebook, I went and looked them up. And it's definitely legit.
Okay.
They're called, here they are, Eve devices. They're Eve, EVE.
Okay.
And they're kind of expensive. I mean, it's like $600 per monitor. But it's 4K up to 144.
Okay.
So like every monitor right now, if you get 4K, only goes up to 60. So only 4K 60. If you want anything over 60, you have to either get 1440 or 1080. Right? 1080 you can get 120 and 144, and 1440 you can get 120. Mm-hmm. But if you want 4K 120, I think there may be 1 or 2 monitors out there, and they're stupid, like multiple $1,000 expensive.
Damn.
But these monitors are.
I just invited you.
All right. These monitors are more affordable. So like for 12, you get the 27-inch, so it's the same size I have now. 4K 120, 4K up to 4K 144. So if I can do 4K 120, it'd be beautiful.
It'd be beautiful. All right.
That's my goal.
That's what's up, man. Let me know. Let me know how that goes. I have no plans on getting a new TV in the near future. But my setup doesn't really allow for an additional monitor anyway.
Just get your monitor arm, man. $25.
It's kind of like enclosed. I actually have an arm. That's how I had my 2 monitors initially, and I think it had like a third one because I planned on getting the third, but then I got this desk, and they both just like sit in front of me on their stands.
Got you.
Yeah. All right, I am ready to go, sir. I am going to go ahead and start things here. You ready?
I am. No, I think I need to know. I think I need another invite.
Oh, okay.
Hold on, let's see. Never mind. I got it.
Okay. There we go. He's in there. All right, cool. So we're on number 11.
Yep.
All right, so we'll go ahead and jump into here.
Because I shouldn't need my keyboard. I need my mouse a little bit. I got the keyboard.
All right, how do you ready up? I forget.
A.
Am I ready? I can't tell. Are you? Who's hosting? I can't even. Oh, there we go.
It should be you.
Yeah,
I think you were waiting for me. That's what.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Okay, let's do it. Yo, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to our weekly gaming news show, the podcast where me and my good friend join forces at the end of every single week and recap gaming news. My name is Trenell, but I go by True Sonic, and with me is my friend Todd, but you could call him Up Jump the Boogie.
To the boogie, to the rhythm, the beat.
As per usual. Now, on this show, this is an opinion type podcast. So on this show, you will hear gaming news that happened throughout the week, some of which has, been reported earlier in the week. We are going to recap it and give our opinions on it as it pertains to us. We are two seasoned video game players who have been playing console games in particular for a very lengthy amount of time. I will age myself and say that my first console was the NES. The Nintendo Entertainment System was the first console I ever played. So I will date myself. I don't have any problems with it.
I'm a little bit older. I mean, my first console was the first console I played was the 2600. I never actually owned the 2600, but that was my cousin's. And then a couple of years later, my first console I owned was the 5200, Atari 50.
The first one I owned was the Sega Genesis, but the first one I ever played was the Nintendo Entertainment System. So we've been playing games for a while, and so we have an opinion on what is going on in the current video game industry, and we're going to provide those opinions to you all, and you all can give your opinions as well in the chat. If you're watching us live, we are going live across multiple platforms right now. We're on YouTube, we're on Twitch, and we're on Facebook. So leave your thoughts and opinions down in the chat. We would love to see what you guys have to say about any of the topics that we're going to be covering this week. And we're going to be talking about gaming news. If you would like to know what's going on in regular news, all you got to do is just follow Todd on Twitter. He'll keep you up to date on current events. Go to Twitter and follow it_is_boogie for all of your regular news tidbits.
I have taken a break. I've decompressed.
Yeah.
It was getting a little bit much for me.
Yeah.
So I had to just step away for a minute. It's been a few days. I'm trying to give myself a full week before I put my face back into the swamp there.
I got you. I feel you, man. But yeah, that is an option for you if you would like to see what Boogie's up to on a day-to-day basis. And if you would like to see what I'm up to most of the time, I'm streaming live over on my channel, twitch.tv/TrueSonic. You can also follow me on Twitter at TrueSonicTV. Now, with all of that out of the way, let's go ahead and get into the news. We have some updates and corrections from our previous episode. Let's jump into that. And while we're doing that, we'll also start our defenses so that we can continue on with Orcs Must Die 3. This is going to be our final session of this game. And we'll give our impressions a little later on in the stream because we have been experiencing this. This is a Stadia exclusive title. So we did take advantage of the 1 month free access to the Stadia Pro service so that we could download these games. But, I personally can't afford another subscription, so I'm going to be canceling my service.
I will be too. I can't.
Yeah.
I can't justify it.
Exactly.
I mean, It's
That
just like
too.
me. I keep buying games, and the only game I'm playing is Destiny. You know, I
Yeah.
just can't pay for a subscription service and just play Destiny still. So yeah.
Right, yeah. So we'll give our full thoughts and opinions on Orcs Must Die 3 and Stadia as a service a little later in the stream, so make sure you stick around for that. But yeah, let's go ahead and jump into the news with our first update and correction for today. And we're talking about Take-Two Interactive today. Yeah. So let's go ahead and start that one off.
Yeah, so the CEO, his name is Strof Zelnick, in an interview said that the $70 price hike was overdue, something they should have done a while ago. But he also stated that $70 is not going to necessarily be the base price for all games going forward.
Yeah.
He mentioned that the experience of NBA 2K warrants the $70 price tag. I beg to differ because the past two seasons have been glitchy messes. And rife with absurd microtransactions, but I digress. Yeah. So he's saying that basically every Take-Two game won't be $70. That doesn't mean much.
Implying that it's going to be more than $70. Like
yes. Well, that's
what I took away from it. Is like but yeah, go ahead.
That's the implication for maybe for new next gen titles. But we also know that they are very adept at releasing or re-releasing.
I said we trap them around here.
Yeah, I've been running around. There's another door, and it's downstairs. It's a weird place. It's locked right now.
Yeah, I don't think they're going to be. It's just for the first round. We could just trap them. We could probably trap them like right in their opening hallway. To be truly honest.
Yeah.
For the first round.
I think that's good, but I want to make sure we have some resources for the next round because the door is far away and it's going to be a significantly different path.
Okay. All right. So I'll just set up some walls right here, and we'll just cap them right here in this hallway, and then we'll start making preparations for the next round.
I'll do some tar, slow them down right out the door. Oops.
Okay.
Get that up here. Drop that. Oh wow, I'm done.
Yeah, we're broke, man. We don't start with much money. But yeah, they already, made the statement that the 2K games warrant what they're supposedly building into the next NBA 2K game warrants, more than the $59.99 base price that we've been seeing for the last few years. And in all honesty, that isn't even the base price as it stands right now. Because you have your multiple editions, you have your gold edition. I mean, even NBA 2K is going to have its Mamba Forever edition, with this year's iteration. So that's already outside of the $59.99 price point that they're, claiming that they need more of. So I don't know, man. The 2K games have definitely lost their luster, as far as I'm concerned. They used to be, a huge competitor to the juggernaut that was the NBA Live series, and both series, have just fiddled away and kind of just ceased to be what they were before, which were fun and engaging basketball simulators. They're more basketball, glitch fests with microtransactions out of the ass. That's more of what we've been seeing lately. Oh man, we didn't have any money for any traps downstairs. Yeah, they're getting through. I'm gonna try to get these small ones.
Yeah, go chase them down. I'll try to hold these guys.
Oh god, they got range. I can't get them all.
They're entering the rift.
Oh man.
Oh, I died. Golly, this is definitely kind of.
Okay, can we retry? We're gonna retry this round. Whoa.
That's the first time that's happened.
Yeah, that is the first. We took a strong L just now. Oh yeah, you got to remember we have these rooftop bombs as well. Got to remember that.
Yeah, I think trying to trap them in the door, we got really overwhelmed there.
Yeah, we just got overwhelmed really early. So let's give them a little bit of range, and do damage across time. So they're definitely gonna have to pass through here. So I'm gonna put this here and this here.
Drop one of these right here, and then we'll drop this up here on the stairs because it's kind of a choke point. They're gonna have to spin around.
Right. And then we can just get him right at the bottom of these stairs. This would be like our cutoff point. We'll try to keep him from getting downstairs.
The spikes slowed him down, right?
I think you can get them to slow them down. I think the electricity ones shock them.
Yeah. So I'll put spikes there too.
Okay, I don't have enough for much more, but just in case they hit a sharp corner.
Exactly where
I'm tapped out.
Yeah, same here. All right, so let's try to choke him in this little box here.
And the thing is, like you're saying, with these special editions, the base price for games haven't been $60 for a long time.
No, they haven't. I mean, this stopped last generation.
Yeah, I mean, it's been $60. $60 has been the entry fee, and between season passes, DLC, and special editions, games go from 60 to infinite, right? Because if you got a game like Destiny, where they just keep releasing DLC and expansions, you just keep paying for it until who knows when.
Yeah. So I don't believe, in the 2K executives when they say they deserve more than $70. They haven't done anything to deserve more money in quite some time. They haven't even had any competition in the basketball simulation arena in a lot of years.
Yes.
Oh, they said lightning attacks are good for these guys. That's what I overheard the character saying while we were talking over.
I'm trying to keep those big dudes frozen.
Yeah, keep them frozen.
Oh, I am good at this.
We're doing a little bit better here.
A little bit better, but they have reached our choke point.
Yeah.
And we don't have anything behind us.
Yeah, we gotta hold them on these stairs. Yeah.
All right, here come the small ones.
Check it out.
Ah, one got past me. Damn it! I got it.
Low on mana.
Oh, what? Oh, did you blow up the barrel?
I blew up one of them upstairs. Yeah,
something just
way earlier.
Where am I? Am I going the right way? Something blew me up. I don't know what it was.
Did you die?
Yeah, blew me up. Like blew me up to death.
Blew me up to death.
I don't know. I think Take-Two is right now one of the worst publishers we have.
Yeah.
Is sad to say because they have some of the better games. We look at Grand Theft Auto.
Grand Theft Auto, yeah, Red Dead, yeah, all that kind of stuff.
What Borderlands and stuff like that. But yeah, it's disappointing.
It's disappointing to see their descent from greatness in my eyes.
They come out of that bottom door now too.
Okay, yeah, they're still coming out of this door, so we can't really give up those traps we set there.
No. So yeah, they're gonna be coming out this way. So it's this door. They're coming up these steps, and then they're gonna be going.
Okay, so the only real choke point we can make is like up here to stop both of them from coming down the same route. You know what I'm saying? Like right here. This is the only place we can really get both of them.
They're coming down here. They're coming through here. Can we
hold them right here though? Because that's not a very long hallway to the end.
Can you put 3 barriers, and just leave one space open, so they won't try to break the barrier?
Yeah,
so like
and where?
Like right here. You see, right on these 4 grates. Put 2 and then 1, and just leave one little pathway.
I'd have to put them before or after the grades. I can't put them on top.
I would go after. Because if you put it before, they might sneak through.
Okay.
And then since we put those grates there, I'll put that up there, and I'll put that right there.
Do I not have enough? No, I don't. Jeez, I don't have enough.
Oh, no, put it back. Put it back. I got 1, and I'm out now. So yeah.
Okay, so you just wanted to have to go through that one.
Right. Yeah. Make them go through one small choke point. I would move this one over.
Just put it.
No better place than this.
Okay. So make them come through one small checkpoint.
Okay.
Choke point, and see if we can hold them there.
All right, I got a little bit more money. I can put some more wall traps up. I'll try to hit these guys before they come up the stairs a little bit.
So while we're doing that, let's move on to our next story. This story is out of Intellivision. Remember that Intellivision Amico?
I remember some whispers in the wind that was a thing that was happening.
Yeah, it was supposed to be coming out this October. They made an announcement. They had a whole little thing. They in their little event, they made an announcement that it's being delayed until April 2021. Which it makes sense. I will move this trap here.
Yeah.
Down the choke path.
You said what?
Move it right here where I'm standing. Oh. Yeah, right there. Yeah. Because this is what they're gonna be coming.
Yeah, that's what I have to walk through.
Yeah.
Okay, this is gonna be rough. I'll try to head them off at whichever entrance they start at. And
I'll go to the bottom entrance and try to hold them off down here for as long as I can, and I'll move back from there.
Okay. All right, let's do it.
Yeah. So yeah, the Miko's been delayed. If you had your heart set on that, you just have to wait a few months later. I don't know, it looks kind of interesting. It's like an advanced mini game console. It's not billing itself as like a next gen console. It's almost. It reminds me of the Ouya. An upgraded version of the Ouya. So I mean, it's fine. Some of the games on there are games that I played. I did play in television long ago. When televisions were a thing. I had some neighbor kids, and actually it was my babysitter's son. He was like, at the time he was in high school. I think I was in like 4th or 5th grade. I would have to go to her house after school because my mom would be at work. But yeah, it was he had it in television. He had ColecoVision. But yeah, there's some of the games that I remember and I enjoy playing. And to be quite honest, for the nostalgia, I am kind of interested because they did polish some of those games up. But I mean,
more enemies
again, that's one of the things I wait.
That are coming from your side first.
I'll wait till hit 5 below, right? Once it hits the bargain bin.
They come from both sides now. All right, this is gonna be rough.
Yeah, this is brutal. There's a lot of them.
Oh god, they're small too. I hope I didn't increase the difficulty. I got all small dudes, and again pie.
He didn't. He got demolished. Oh, they broke.
They broke through the barricade.
Yeah, what did they do? That's the bomb thing. Oh, remember the stupid?
Yeah.
The suicide bomb, the ones that have the barrels on their backs.
Yeah. We have to hit them before they get there.
Yeah, I forgot about those dudes. He's coming for you. He don't like me.
Oh, he don't like me.
Ouch!
There are enemies in our rift through.
Oh man.
Oh, they get in.
They getting all up in there.
Enemies at the rift.
Next wave in 7 seconds. What? We don't get time? Oh, this is okay. I think I increased the difficulty by mistake.
Yeah, I'll put that barrier back real quick.
Yeah, let's quit back to the main menu, please. We did not get into this to get our asses handed to us. So give me a second. Okay, we were playing on Apprentice mode. That was War Mage mode.
Oh wow!
Yeah, that's the intended difficulty, mind you. And then there's Rift Lord mode. Yeah.
Oh wow!
Wow indeed. Yeah, we'll stick to being apprentices. I'm okay with being an apprentice.
Yeah. So.
Oh, that was rough.
If you were looking to get your hands on the Intellivision Miko, you just have to wait a few more months. It's not a huge delay. It's about 6 months. Isn't that? And considering again what we've been going through for the past 6 months, 5 to 6 months,
7 years. Is that what you said?
That's what it seems like, right?
I know.
It makes a lot of sense that it would be delays from development to supply chain delays and all of that stuff. So
Right.
I mean, it is what it is. It'll be interesting to see what the finished product is. Again, it's something I have some cursory interest in, just because of the nostalgia factor in some of the games that are included. But it's not something where, oh my gosh, I'm so devastated that it's pushed back up.
Yeah, no, definitely not. I'm gonna be honest. It has not been on my radar. Not something I've really been looking forward to. It's something I've definitely been interested in seeing come to fruition. Just for the spectacle of. I want to see the finished product, and see what they actually get out to the consumers and what's available on it. Because after the what was it, not the Neo Geo, what was the one that Konami released, the
TurboGrafx?
The TurboGrafx 16, and I think it came built in with a PC engine.
Yeah, the PC.
That thing actually looks kind of cool, man.
Is it?
Yeah, it looks kind of cool.
That's another nostalgic one.
Exactly.
I have to build me a shelf and stuff, and I would probably hook them up once or twice, play them, and then just display them on the shelf.
Pretty much, yeah. And that's the reality of it, in all honesty. But it does have some fun games that I've never seen or played before. And the quality of the menus and the overlays and stuff, and the music, it's really good.
Yeah, I have to check it out.
Yeah, and the fact that it was released by Konami is strange because
they just bought the rights, right?
Yeah, they bought the rights, but yikes, man.
Konami is trying to release PCs. That's crazy.
Yeah, I don't know what the hell's going on with them.
Yeah, but that's it for the updates and corrections today.
Yep, that's all we got. So if we ever miss anything or if something new pops up in the story that we cover, we usually get that out of the way in the beginning of our stream. So let us know in the comments what your thoughts and opinions are on these updates from 2 of our previous stories. And, we're on Twitter at AWGNS. We would love to go back and forth with you all, with all of you guys. So let us know your opinions and we'll definitely get back to you. All right, next up, we are moving into a quick story. That's not going to take too much time, but we did want to address this before we got to our top stories for the week. And this involves the next gen progression when it comes to current gen games for a few titles. So let's go ahead and jump into that. First up, we have Doom Eternal, which is going to get a free next gen upgrade for anybody who has it, no matter what console you have, whether that's a PlayStation 4 or a Xbox One X or One S or whatever Xbox One variant you have. You will get a free upgrade to the Series X or the PS5 when those games are re-released on those consoles. You will not have to pay twice, which is what the publisher Bethesda has in store, because they also added Elder Scrolls Online to that list as well.
Yeah, I thought Doom was kind of surprising because that just came out this March.
Yeah.
So it kind of gives it longer legs. I mean, it's those end of the generation games are always kind of funny, right? End of the generation game, moving into the next generation. Do I have to get it again? Do I need to keep my console if I want to play it or what have you? That's cool. Elder Scrolls Online is a lot less surprising because that's an evergreen game. It's a game that they they have microtransactions and upgrades and DLC and stuff like that. So that MMO, it makes 100% sense that they're going to have a free client, because selling the client isn't where they're making their revenue. Their revenue is from the microtransactions. And I can imagine any of those evergreen or any of those free to play or massive multiplayer MMO games are going to be free upgrades, right? Because they're essentially free now. When you look at your War Zones and your Fortnites and your Final Fantasy, was it Final Fantasy 14? Is that the
14, yeah,
Final Fantasy 14. We look at those games where a bulk of their revenue comes from microtransactions and DLC. It makes sense. What would it be interesting is when Elder Scrolls releases that first new DLC pack. Is it going to be backwards compatible with older gen, or are they going to force people into the current generation, the next generation? So that's what you gotta watch out for. But this Doom, like I said, is a bit surprising, but it makes sense because the game is only a few months old.
Yeah.
Elder Scrolls Online, that's almost like a no-brainer.
Yeah. I agree with you. It would be really weird if you had to repurchase an MMO, because a lot of these games did have an entry fee. A lot of these games, were like $60 or $40 at launch, and then of course they continued on with the MMO aspect of it So it would be weird to see those games re-released and you know people paying money to play them. So it kind of only makes sense. And the same thing goes for these games that are coming out on the cusp of a new console release. There, of course, players are going to want to keep on playing Doom. The trailer that I'm showing right now is it is a teaser for a full trailer that is going to be showing off, the next DLC pack. I think it's like Ancient Gods or something like that. So yeah, there's new DLC coming for the game as well. Supposedly. So, they're still working on the game, so it wouldn't make sense for people to, go and repurchase those games that they're already still playing. Yeah. If you plan on getting a new console, you own this game, just take it with you. You still have the game. I feel like that is how a lot of games that are releasing in this last quarter of the year should probably be. Yeah. But that's just me.
Have you played the new Doom?
I have not. I played the 2016 game. I didn't beat it, but I did enjoy what I did play. But I just never beat it. But I mean, this one looks amazing in my opinion.
Yeah, I wanted to try it out. It just kind of fell off my radar.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll revisit it at some point.
Yeah, it gets like two different types of receptions from what I see. A lot of people, like it, but a lot of people think that it's way different from the first one. There's a lot more like traversal and a lot's different with the combat, to where like you're not just like running around shooting, killing, and getting ammo. You're like killing enemies for ammo, and there's like a little bit more of an element of strategy to it, strategy to it. So a lot of people didn't like that aspect of it, but it looks fun to me. Seeing people play it at a high level is a spectacle to behold. Oh my god, it is brutal, and like the music is like bumping so loud, and these people are doing these like chain combos, and I'll just leave it at that. It's good if you ever get a chance to watch somebody play that live.
Search that out.
Yeah, it's actually really interesting. But yeah, so a couple of games from Bethesda are going to be smart delivered to the next generation, and this is on both PlayStation and on Xbox. Yeah, so good news. Right.
That's going to be it for the quick hits. Pretty quick hits.
Oh yeah, the quick hit. Yeah, the quick hits was extra quick this week. So we're gonna move on to our next story, and this segment of the show is brought to you by our sponsors. Let's go ahead and give them a quick shout out before we move on to the main stories for today. Our first sponsor is the New Challenger Discord. Boogie, would you be so kind as to fill everybody in on what the New Challengers is all about?
Yeah, if you are a fighting game aficionado, you like Street Fighter, you like Mortal Kombat 11, you like Super Smash Brothers, Tekken, you're tired of playing against random toxic players online, or you're looking to improve, the New Challengers is the place for you. Not only do they offer fight nights and online tournaments, they also have training options. They do one-on-one training, replay critiques, and many other things. Yeah. Again, like I said, they support the most popular fighters out there, and it's a cool, non-toxic group for you to learn, get better, or just play with people and be chill.
Yeah.
Check them out, New Challengers TV on Twitch. They're at New Challengers TV on Twitter. Check them out, watch them, see if you like them. I guarantee you will, and then join their Discord.
Exactly, because they are the #1 rated community for people that are new to the fighting game community. If you're looking to start playing fighting games, because it is hard to get into fighting games. There's a lot of losing involved. And with the New Challenger Discord, you can mitigate some of that losing by learning and gaining a foundation that'll help you either online or at your next tournament, which should probably be online with the conditions we're in today. But yeah, shout out to Mr. Vinegar, who's the founder of the Discord server, and shout out to Mount Lover, who has always been a friend of a weekly gaming news show and is a commentator, moderator, coach, and all-around swell dude when it comes to the New Challenger Discord. Shout out to you guys. Thank y'all for shouting us out on your broadcasts and productions, and we'll continue to do the same. The next thing I want to do is shout out the Cookout.org. Because if you are unaware, the Cookout is a community for like-minded people of color to join together and assist each other in making dope content for the internet. A weekly gaming news show has been proud to be a member of the Cookout organization for the last couple of years. And, as they are currently going through reconstruction, we plan on sticking with them as they continue on to the next iteration of... sorry, killing orcs of the Cookout. So head on over to their main website, thecookout.org. Read up on everything that they do. They are currently in the midst of multiple charities and events to help with the Black Lives Matter movement, in addition to other things. So check it out. See if it's something that you enjoy. And as always, shout out to the whole squad over there: Jenny Von Doom, V.me, and all the homies over there. We really do appreciate all of you. And last but not least, because we are currently getting destroyed by orcs, we do have merch available on our storefront. If you check our link down in the description, we have a storefront that is hosted by Streamlabs, and has a bunch of merch and gear that you can get for yourself to number one, look good, and number two, help us with our production and everything that we're trying to do over here. So we appreciate all the love and support that we've been getting over the past few months. Thank you all for supporting us and helping us, just get better at doing what we love to do, which is talk about video games. Wow, that was tough, even on the regular difficulty. But yeah, the storefront is hosted by Streamlabs, so make sure you check it out. Links and details are in the description. And with that said, let's go ahead and get on with the top stories of the week.
Yes.
Woo. And first up,
story we got is out of Microsoft. Microsoft has some news. We kind of talked about this a little bit in passing, but we got a specific date for Microsoft's streaming service. It's codenamed xCloud.
Yep.
They haven't said what it's actually going to be called yet. So we're still.
Oh no! I was not ready. Hold on. So what do we do? We have both entries, right?
Yeah, I think we need to try to do this choke point again. I got a new toy. Look what I got.
That'll work.
Oh, I have that too. I haven't upgraded it yet though.
Then we can try to do the choke point again.
Okay. Things are just so fucking expensive.
Yeah. And
so I'm tapped out.
I'm going to put a spike right here in between. Right there. Oh, I got enough for two. And I'll put a spike right.
I'm going to move.
All right.
I'm gonna move this.
So, and if you're unaware, the streaming service isn't being sold as a standalone service. It's actually going to be oh, damn. I didn't mean to pick that up. What did I do? Why am I stuck? Why can't I move?
That'll work.
What's going on here? I can't move.
Freaking broke.
I can't move.
See you shooting.
Yeah, but I can't run. I'm just stuck in this spot.
I don't know. Try to move is your mouse moving or something?
No. Yeah, look at my dude going.
Everything is so expensive.
Yeah, WASD is not working either.
Just like in training.
This game, man. That's the second time I got a movement glitch.
Yeah. We can retry from the beginning. We have to start the first round over again.
Nah. Just stay here, because when I die, it'll make me respawn. And I'll be
okay.
fine.
All right.
Yeah, so... Yeah, once it comes out, it's going to be included with Game Pass Ultimate at no additional charge. So if you play Game Pass Ultimate, which is the $14.99 version, not the $9.99 version, Game Pass Ultimate gets you games on Xbox and PC. You will be able to now start utilizing Project xCloud.
Right.
The only problem, if you notice the video I'm playing, it shows the Google Play Store. It doesn't say anything about iOS. And it's because Project xCloud or the streaming service will not be compatible with iOS devices. And this is not Microsoft's doing. This is everything to do with Apple.
Yep.
Apple's setup, the way they got it set up is they don't allow streaming services on that platform. That's why Google Stadia, when you go try to use Google Stadia, you can't stream using Google Stadia. They say it's because of their security set. It's for privacy and security reasons. You know, Apple has been notorious for having extreme lockdown on their devices and stuff. So it doesn't surprise me. It's disappointing, but yeah, I can't move. I don't like this at all.
They bust you right in your head, man.
I had to freeze him. Dude, I killed him while I was just standing here.
Yeah, I was like, at least you were in you know, not a compromised position and able to assist in the horde. So that's good.
Yeah, I guess this is ridiculous.
All right, so it looks like they're coming out of both doors this time.
I can put traps too. I'll put another trap on the wall.
Yeah, I saw it. You still can't move?
Yeah, I still can't move. I'm stuck.
What in the hell, dude? If I put something in your way, nothing?
Nope.
There doesn't seem to be anything I can do. I can't like push you or anything.
No, I think I'm stuck in the map, and it's because I have a habit of bunny hopping around. That's what happened last time. I'm bunny hopping. I think I get clipped in somewhere.
Man, there's eight freaking waves of this, man. You think you can stand right there the whole time?
I'm gonna die on one of them. I'm pretty
okay.
sure. And once I die, it'll spawn me in the back, and I can just
Okay.
Yeah, so that's disappointing, at least for me, because I'm iOS. I know you like, I got Android.
I honestly don't care. I could care less. I'm just not one of those guys. I think that Apple products are just terrible. It has nothing to do with like iPhone versus Android. Like I don't know what the differences are. I just know that as a company, Apple is pretty damn terrible.
Yeah, I can agree with that. Yeah, so. Yeah, I mean, if you're an iOS user, you thought you were going to be playing on your iPhone or your iPad, too bad, so sad.
Too bad.
You have to get an Android device or a laptop if you want to play remotely. And another thing, which is actually kind of cool, is that they're offering a bundle package with the new Galaxy Note that's coming out. I guess it's the Note 20 that they just announced. I think it's a 6-month pass.
Ready?
Six months free on if you buy the Note, you get 6 months free with Game Pass, Xbox Game Pass. So that's a thing too. So I don't know. I have no plans to change my phone. I was hoping that I could use it, but I mean, if I can, I can. So what? It's not going to kill me. I have a laptop. If I want to play remotely, I can just play on a laptop.
And plus, me, I would have to get one of those peripherals if I was going to play with my phone anyway. Because I can't play touchscreen. Like no, I just can't.
Well, you know what's cool about I'm gonna keep calling it xCloud until they give us the proper name.
Well, yeah, give us a name, but we'll stop calling it xCloud.
Yeah, if you have the current generation, like the newer Xbox controllers that have Bluetooth built in, you can connect it to your device, your phone or your tablet, and it works with it. So
I'm not sure if the Xbox
One X, if you got the controller with the One X has Bluetooth.
Really? Okay, so yeah.
The controllers that came with the Xbox One S and later all have Bluetooth built into it, so you can connect it directly to your device and play that way.
Okay.
So you just need a way to stand up your phone, and then there's an official controller. I think it's by Razer.
Yeah.
That works with it as well. It attaches to the side of your phone a la Switch. So there's that as well.
Stop smacking on me.
Yeah, I'm about to die now. These guys are I'm dying.
Oh, they're getting through?
They're smashing me. Yeah, they're getting through. Get back. Alright, I'm up now. And I can move, yes. Thank you. Silly game.
Bye-bye.
They're entering the rift.
No. Oh, damn. Oh, damn.
Oh my god, get all in here. So many.
Yeah, I think if you could have moved, we'd have been better off.
Yeah, for sure.
I'll need more mana soon.
have half our rift points remaining.
Oh damn, we're losing all our rift points.
What's this? Oh, that's the Trenell.
This one's just chasing me around. All right. Oh man,
Dang, that was brutal, man. This
that
sucks.
was.
Not being able to move is nonsense.
It's nonsense. Yeah.
I'm gonna try to slow these.
You gotta
dudes up
stop trying to be a space wizard, man. You and your space wizardry.
Oh, you know what I can do?
This doesn't even go anywhere. I could put some. I don't even know if they would actually activate. I was gonna say put some archers right here, but I don't know if they would activate in time. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, how about we do this? You don't have the single one, do you?
The single no, the single barricade. I do not.
Yeah, because I was thinking how much I need. If I can pick this up. And this was yours, wasn't it? This one.
Yeah, that big one. Yeah.
Yeah, let's just leave that there. Because I'm thinking we can just make them snake in. If I can put one more right here.
Mm-hmm. If you move those two, I can put a 2-spotter right there.
Okay.
Do that.
Yeah. So it'll make them have to snake around.
Yeah, we'll have to kill those the ones with the bombs on them. They show up as yellow dots on the mini map.
All right. Yep. Got it. Then I can put a tar here to slow them down, and a tar here to slow them down.
Looking good.
All right, I'm gonna
Try to control the movement. All right. Yeah. So I mean, it sucks for iOS users, but I think overall the value is still there.
Yeah.
And if you look at the way cell phones or devices out there, there's many more Android devices than there are iOS devices anyhow.
Yeah.
So Microsoft is not going to be really bothered by that. And
yeah,
again,
I mean, if they want it to happen, a deal will be made. The same thing happened with Stadia. You know, they didn't want Stadia on iPad or on Apple devices, but you could actually get the
you can get the games. It's still,
get the games. You can't stream them though. You can get the games via the Stadia app or whatever.
Yeah, all you can really do is administer your account.
Pretty much, but I mean, it's something. I don't know. All right, I'm tapped out.
And 682, I can drop another spike
that
there.
works.
And another spike there.
Okay.
All right.
All right, let's do this.
All right. So the next story we got out of Microsoft is, what is the next story we got out of Microsoft? There's a second story. Oh, Xbox Live Gold. There was. Oh no! What did I do? I took your thing away.
Which one?
the double one to your right.
The barricade. I'll put it back.
Yeah. So there was rumors that Xbox Live Gold was going away because they took away the 6-month and 1-year subscription passes for sale.
Mm-hmm.
Though they're no longer for sale, you can no longer buy a 1-year Xbox Live Gold right now. But Microsoft has come out in an interview and said that there's no plans to discontinue Xbox Live. It's an important part of Xbox, and it will be continued in the future.
Yeah.
My opinion is they're going to I'm pretty sure they're going to raise the price. Right? It's been $6 a month forever. It's probably going to get raised in price, and it's probably going to be added on. Some kind of add-on is going to be into it. It could be attached to. If the rumors are correct, where they're going to be attaching Game Pass, allowing online multiplayer to be free, it would make sense that a lot of the other premium Xbox Live Gold features will be attached to the Game Pass, and you need to pay the $10 entry fee. When I said other advanced features, we was talking about party chat, because if you don't know. Xbox Live Gold Silver has a limited number of participants in Party Chat. Xbox Live Gold has a larger number, gives you the ability to be in a larger party. And then, like your free games with gold and any of that type of stuff. But I think some of those premium features would be stuck behind Game Pass. And if the rumors are true that online is going to be free, the bare necessities for you to actually play your games, where are going to be included with the Xbox.
Yeah, and I mean it makes sense because really, if you do not have Game Pass Ultimate or Xbox Live Ultimate or whatever the subscription is called now, you're missing out on a tremendous value. And I feel like with all of the subscribers, all of the people that have transitioned over to Game Pass and are reaping the benefits of Game Pass. The gold subscription benefits are just a little, just a little extra icing on the cake that could, definitely be included in the silver tier or just, remain in gold and just make that free for everybody else. I mean, it's really no loss to us as a gold of Game Pass Ultimate subscribers, is what I'm trying to say.
Right.
Oh yeah, get rid of them so they don't destroy our barricades.
Yeah. What's the red ones? Those the archers?
I'm not sure. I think red means they're on the same level as us on the mini-map.
Oh, okay, got it.
Not so tough now.
Yeah, so, I mean, overall, the news is not all that out of control. I do like being able to get access to the streamer servers, with the current servers I have now, without having to pay anything extra. I think that's going to be a nice. Yeah, this is
Okay, that's a little disgusting.
Yeah, you got electrocuted. Squeezing through.
Yeah, and when you freeze them, they get stuck.
Just like in training.
Yeah, so I think I don't have anything else on this story. You have anything else you want to add?
Nah, nothing else that I want to add to this one. I mean, Microsoft is definitely going about this in a way that I can appreciate. They're not forcing people to buy in to new equipment to reap benefits of next gen technology. They're going to allow anybody that has a current Xbox Live Ultimate subscription to enjoy cloud-based gaming if they want to. And of course, if they have either a laptop or an Android device, again, sorry to the iOS people out there, but at the end of the day, these are the things that a lot of other platforms aren't really reporting, and that's what's kind of got me like weirded out. It's like, all of these measures to ensure that you are getting the gaming experience that you want without going into your pocket as much as you need to. Is kind of being glanced over for,
it's
shit coming from Sony. Yeah,
there's definitely a bias out there.
There is a crazy bias for PlayStation in I can't think of the word, but in favor of PlayStation. There's a huge bias right now, and I don't understand why people aren't talking about all of these literally free things that we're getting from Microsoft day one, whether or not we spend $1 or not.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Doesn't make sense. But people are who they are. They stand. They have their preferences. It's the same Android versus Apple, because when you look at coverage, Apple could do no wrong, and Android always is getting bashed. It's the same type of thing, right? It's just PlayStation and Xbox.
And it's like I have both. I enjoy both my PlayStation and my Xbox for two very different reasons. And I don't know. I just don't get the being a fanboy in 2020. Like, being a fanboy in 2020 is like it's so cringy to me.
Right.
When I see people defending bad business practices from another company. It doesn't make a lot of sense to me.
Yeah, I agree. I definitely agree with that wholeheartedly. Like I said, it's just a blind spot.
Oh damn! I was about to say, how you doing? I turned around and holy shit.
Yeah, these dudes are on the.
I'm coming.
I'm getting rushed. Our snipers, what do you call them?
Archers.
Yeah, they get hammered.
I'm going. I'm right here.
I need a bigger challenge.
Come on, get down. Oh, he's not dead? Okay.
I got him.
There's no.
I'm out of ice though. Oh, there we go.
Oh, freeze!
No! Oh, damn! I was out of freeze.
Big or
Me
small,
too.
you can take them all.
Come on! Oh, come on! Oh, man. Okay.
Everyone.
We only got
All
7
right.
more.
Oh God.
This is gonna be. Oh, we need to set up. Yeah, choke these guys up in here.
Yeah. Okay.
Let's do ceiling guy.
Let me just try to do some more damage to these dudes on the way up the stairs.
We need to slow them down up in here. What else do I have? Yeah, so that's it for Microsoft. Let's move on to our next story. This one is out of Activision, and there's
Activision. Oof.
There's some dissension in the ranks there. Some more dissension in the ranks, I should say.
Yeah.
As
Let's do this.
there apparently was an internal survey. I don't know if you've I'm not sure if you've had these, but I've had them where they do the internal survey. You know, how are we doing as a company? How do you like your job? Blah 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 nonsense.
Yeah.
But it looks like Activision did one, and people got wind that pay is not as equal as Activision claimed. People are feeling that they're not getting paid right, and Activision comes out and they talk about how profitable their first quarter was. They're seeing how these executives are getting these huge bonuses, but they were getting pay increases of less than 5%.
Yeah.
And so there's a spreadsheet going now. It's an anonymous spreadsheet, so names are stripped out.
I'm good.
But they're putting their position and their pay in it, and they're seeing that there's pay discrepancies. Some people are getting paid by more than others or less than others based on working in the same position, and and it's just that their pay is subpar.
And what a lot of people have been comparing it to is the pay for the same or similar positions at neighboring studios. For instance, another publisher is actually in LA as well. It's Riot Games. They've been comparing positions in Riot Games with the ones over at Blizzard and seeing the even huger discrepancy in the same pay from their peers. So it's not looking good over at Activision. I mean, if you can say it was ever looking good for Blizzard ever since their top brass essentially like left the company in the hands of Activision as a whole, because for a long time you could think of Blizzard as a completely separate company from Activision, and everybody thought that was a good thing. It's not a good. I'm sorry, it's not a bad thing if a company gets to remain itself and keeps its core values while at the same time being bought out by another entity that not everybody really enjoys. Not everybody is a fan of Activision.
Right.
So when they were able to remain the same Blizzard that they've always been for all these years, that made a lot of people happy. But things are changing. A lot of the original people from Blizzard have left the company. The top people responsible for some of the best games in Blizzard's lineup, they've all gone, either left and made their own companies or just retired from the industry as a whole. But I remember we talked about a story a long time ago where people were being incentivized to back out of their contracts. I believe that was with Blizzard.
Yeah, they were doing buyouts.
That was
a while ago. That was, I think, this past fall, I believe.
Yeah. So it was last year when that was going down. So a lot has been happening with Activision Blizzard, and not all of it has been sunshine and rainbows. Of course, there was the incident that happened during BlizzCon, I believe it was 2018, with the infamous joke, is this an out-of-season April Fool's prank, with what was that?
It was a game.
Diablo Eternal, or whatever the mobile game is called.
Yeah.
So there was a lot of backlash with that. There was a lot of backlash with the World of Warcraft remake.
The classic
So
World of Warcraft classic. Yep.
yeah, so they definitely have been you know, not seeing eye to eye with their core fan base for quite some time.
Right.
You know what? I'm gonna move these up a little bit so I can kind of. Oh yeah, right here. Ha! Perfect. There we go. And you got some tar there. I do not have enough for tar, and actually, I'm actually tapped out. So
I want to
let's get to our positions.
Hold on, I'm gonna take this one up. Was that mine?
Oh shit!
That's right.
My bad.
Right.
More enemies on the way.
More enemies on the way. So yeah, with the exception of a few cool announcements that came from Blizzard, this most recent BlizzCon, where they announced that they are making a console Diablo, and a bunch of other stuff. Activision Blizzard has not really been seeing eye to eye with their core fan base. And things have just not been looking good over there as a whole. There was the whole issue with the Hearthstone player that couldn't go to events because his wife was a former employee.
Yeah.
That didn't agree with how she got fired when the company reported record revenue, and so him as an esports player was not invited to participate, and it's just a huge mess, to be truly honest. Let me know if you need any help. I'm backing into the choke zone.
I'm doing okay right now. There's been no big guys. I've been doing fine. Oh, there's a big guy now.
Yeah, Linky boy.
Hey, get up.
I forget what their deal is.
Oh, what's this dude? I haven't seen. Oh, I was like, why are they on fire? Why are they red, but they were on fire?
Stop hitting her.
Not happening.
All right.
Should be extra credit.
All right, one more.
There's another one?
Yep, last one. Last wave.
Yeah, so I don't
Just
know.
put some floor trash in.
Activision is a bad company, period. That's all you can say about them. They're just a shitty company. And they have not treated their employees well. There's been stories of how poorly they've treated the contractors and all the other requisite bad acting that they've done, right? So
I'm gonna put some tar here.
Oh, nice.
Perfect
Yeah, so you
placement.
can shoot them. Good.
Yeah.
We got.
And then I want to take out this row. Oh, how much money do you have? Do you have any for tar?
I do. I have enough for one.
Put one in this middle section here.
We're like right here.
Yeah. Yeah, I think right there is good.
That'll work.
All right. And I have enough for one more spike.
Just like put it in that middle section. There we go. Okay.
All right. Yeah. So I don't know. There's still a lot of work for them to do, and it doesn't help that they only have a handful of games that they're just supporting forever. They have
Exactly.
They have Call of Duty, and then the Call of Duty Warzone and Overwatch, and they don't really have much else.
No, not really.
I guess World of Warcraft and Diablo and stuff like that, but
Totally right.
they just haven't been bringing anything out of any import or any interest.
No, I agree with you on that 100%. And with all of the hard work, the business dealings of Bobby Kotick and the people in charge have little to no influence on what the people that are actually working on these games do. The creatives are not necessarily the ones to blame for everything bad that's going over there. So I do genuinely feel feel bad for all those employees over there that work as hard as they do to put out products and services that they hope people will enjoy, just to have the company just F them over, for lack of a better term, over and over again.
Right, exactly.
It's like these people go through enough with the relentless crunch that they've been reported to have been going through.
Yeah, all the time. Every release, darn near. Yeah, I don't know. Again, I don't remember the last Activision game I bought actually was
Overwatch.
And I haven't.
Well, no, I bought Crash Bandicoot.
Yeah, I didn't bother with that. And I haven't played Overwatch in probably about a year.
Yeah, nah, I've been sleeping on Overwatch.
Yeah, so I don't know. They do have some well-loved, very popular IPs, that's for sure.
Yeah.
But the way they're managing their business is extremely problematic.
Yeah.
Nice.
Man, we was getting our ass whipped in those early.
Yes, we were. Really got one score.
Ooh, damn. See, that's one that normally I would retry, but we're gonna continue going. I'm gonna upgrade first though.
Yeah, I am too.
Oh man, that was rough. All right, so let's use these. Let's use some of these skulls. I'd like the barricades, but they're super expensive.
Yeah,
they are so expensive. Barricade block spaces.
Giant. Snowblower floor. What is a snowblower floor? Trigger snow blast that damages and freezes in only war scenarios only.
Yeah, if I take off the barricade blocks 2 spaces, it does reduce the cost. Because man, 1,300 is a little hefty.
Let's see.
I'm gonna refund all my shit here. I can just have them increase health and reduce costs.
Refund the gravity pillar, because that's trash. I don't use that at all. Spike trap, I'm gonna keep that.
Reduce collateral damage taken? What is collateral damage?
Like
splash damage, right?
Yeah, splash damage, AoE damage up.
I guess I can make it take less damage.
Okay,
we'll see what that does.
And as we're upgrading, let's move into our third story of the top story of the week, and we're talking about Street Fighter V.
Street Fighter V. Head on over to the new Challenger Discord if you want to learn how to play it.
Yes. So Street Fighter, they've released their next roadmap for the next crop of DLC characters. There's 5 of them.
Yep. Season 5.
Yep. Season 5. 5 DLC characters starting winter of this year. And ending fall of next year. So this winter you're getting Dan. In spring you're getting Rose. In summer you're getting Oro and Akira Kazama. And next fall is a yet to be announced character.
Yeah. They put out the summer update for Street Fighter V, announcing all of these characters and stages, a lot of which a lot of people were really, really excited about, and a lot of Street Fighter V players have been wanting for a very long time. Like, honestly, the only complaint about anything that they talked about is that these characters didn't come to the game sooner, because characters like Dan don't really change the meta. He's not necessarily considered a top tier character. He's more of like a joke character. He's one that you pick and you get the laughs and the giggles more for the casual scene, not really for the people that the pros are going to pick up and learn and win tournaments with. You know what I'm saying? Right. So with him coming so late in the game's life cycle, it is kind of just like, yeah, this is great. He should have been in the game. But I mean, you're putting them in, so I guess that's good for the game's legacy, I guess. A lot of news has been going around saying that there was a shakeup, and we'll actually talk about this a little bit. But there's been quite the shakeup in Capcom's fighting division. Another story that broke this actually today was Yoshinari Ono, who has been the executive producer behind Street Fighter for 25 years, has left Capcom.
Oh, wow.
He was actually demoted from his position as executive producer earlier this month or late last month. I can't remember the exact date. But he's been playing a backseat, being more of the community manager, if anything else, for multiple Capcom titles. And he left the company today, I believe. So with that shakeup happening, a lot of new fresh faces have been coming forth and representing Capcom as a fighting game and as a brand. And this is a few of the things that a lot of people have been asking for. Just more character representation from across Capcom. So we're getting a Street Fighter 3 character, we're getting a Street Fighter Alpha character, we're getting a Rival Schools character with Akira, who hasn't been in a game since Project Justice, which I believe came out in arcades and consoles back in the Dreamcast era. So she hasn't seen any playtime in some years. So it's really good that they are listening to their audience and bringing in new characters, new experiences for this game, because it is old. And I mentioned some shakeups in the company. Apparently, this season wasn't actually in the works. This is a response to them not being able to move forward with Street Fighter 6. So as a result of them not being able to go on and make progress with Street Fighter 6, maybe they had a build and it just wasn't working out. They are delaying that by giving us somewhat of a farewell season or a filler season of new characters and stages. It's actually pretty cool. Street Fighter V is definitely in a much better place than it was when it first launched, but the game didn't sell super well because it appealed only to the hardcore tournament playing people that are going to grind at the game, learn it, master it, and go off to win tournaments. It didn't really have much for the casual player that just wants to see the characters' stories, endings, arcade runs, stuff like that. That wasn't really there,
right?
And the game definitely suffered for it.
And they did limit their player base by having it exclusively on PlayStation.
That too, yeah. They did introduce crossplay, with PC though, so that was definitely a good thing. I couldn't imagine the game being limited to 2 platforms and not being crossplay. That would have been the nail in the coffin for Street Fighter, because nobody would be playing and they couldn't play against each other because they're on 2 different platforms.
Right.
So
Exactly.
definitely a good move. I don't have much more to say about it. I mean, there was a few more things and they went into detail. You can catch the video and the link in the description. We have all of our sources posted up on our Facebook page. So if you go to facebook.com/AWGNS, you can see our show notes and you can get all the details and everything that happened that came out of the summer update, because there were some more things that they talked about more in line with the esports aspect of Street Fighter V and the Capcom Cup. All of that stuff was announced as well. So go check it out. Link in the description. This isn't really going to reel me back in as a Street Fighter V player. I have actually been itching to play a fighting game. Me and Mount Lover have been playing some retro fighting games back in the past. The past couple of streams, but I really don't see myself picking Street Fighter V back up, to be truly honest. And this is coming from a true Capcom head. I played me some Capcom games in my day, and I'm just ready for the next experience. Let's see what they come out with next. If the rumors are true and they're putting out the season 5 so that they can further work on whatever's coming down in the future, good on them. Give them as much time as they need to make a solid experience for both tournament players and for casuals, because that's how your game is going to live. If the casual audience isn't included, if all you have is the try hard players playing your game, that
it chases everybody away.
It chases everybody else away. Exactly. Which is why Smash Brothers is so freaking popular. It's so profitable. It caters to that fanboy, but there's a level that you can play even at a professional level, So that's my take on it. And farewell to Yoshinari Ono. He's been with Capcom as a company for 30 years. So that's a long time to be with one company and a long legacy that he is leaving behind. And hopefully, whatever he decides to do next, it's something that he enjoys. I'd hate to see him leave the industry, but yeah, it all depends on what he wants to do. He didn't specify what his plans were. What his next plans were. Yeah. So yeah, that's it for Street Fighter V. Now we're gonna jump into our last story and our not quick hits, but our top stories for this week, and that is our recap of the Sony State of Play. So let's get this garbage out of the way, shall we?
What? Garbage? What?
I'm kidding.
So yeah, Sony showed a bunch of games. They showed Orcs Must Die. I know they had showed the Auto Chess, a Braid remake, Bug Snacks, DLC for Control, Crash Bandicoot, Hitman in VR, Spelunky 2. They showed a little of that. They showed Vader Immortal, which is another VR title. But I mean, all in all, it was underwhelming.
It was definitely underwhelming. That is the word of the day when it comes to the State of Play, in my opinion, of course.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, a lot of the games, like you said, you want to go ahead and start us up for the next level?
Yeah, I'm spending. I still have 8 points. I'm trying to figure out where I want to spend them.
So whenever you're ready. Okay. I mean, a lot of the games were multi-platform. Some exclusivity stuff was shown. Some exclusive stuff was shown, but these were all PS4 games. Yeah, and we kind of hinted on it. I don't. Maybe we talked about it before the show. But I don't see what. Oh, this is outside one.
Serious old order history.
Oh man, we have 2 entrances.
We're apprentices. We just deal with the small.
I don't see what the purpose of all of this State of Play was.
Yeah.
Considering that we know that Sony is where are they coming from?
Okay.
Coming from 2 doors.
Only slightly bigger.
Okay, so you're on the other side. Okay.
Yeah, I'm trying to get over there. I'm trying to figure out where the entrance is. Oh, here it is.
Definitely start with this guy.
All right, so they gave us a bunch of money. So it's basically like those big horde modes with the other 2 characters, except now we have these 2.
All right, so I'm definitely launching people into the bay.
yeah, of course. Fools is getting launched. I want some archers. I want a team of archers right here.
And then I'll put this guy right here.
Oh, what is this? The snowblower. It's a floor trap.
Yeah, I got that.
Yeah, let me add it to my inventory.
Funnel them.
And what else? I have the barrel launcher. All right, so nothing. So that's the only thing that's new.
3. I want them to go onto my launcher, and I can drop this guy here, and we got catapults too. Awesome.
Oh yeah, we got catapults. We got everything. Put that right there.
Drop my archers up here. Just rotate these guys so they get by. Oh, now I'm broke.
Okay.
So what I've done, I put up one of the control posts.
It's no real easy way to get up there.
I've got barriers to force them to the left. So a little choke point. Then they're going to step on my platform to get launched into the bay. And that's what I got. And I got archers up top for now. So that's what I'm going to rock for the first round.
Okay. So I have archers at the top. I'm going to put...
Been nice
and
to learn how to do that,
teleporter. Where is it? I thought I saw. Here it is.
I got a couple launchers.
So we can swap. Oh, it teleports us into
the center.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
All right, and then I want a what's it called for myself?
Oh yes, I'm back on the side I was on. Okay, cool. Yeah. So speaking, I mean. There were some decent games shown, some decent gameplay. I mean, a couple of the games where I was interested in. Hood is one of the games I saw that piqued my interest. That looks kind of cool and brutal. Looks like it's based on Robin Hood, an adult version of Robin Hood. You know, with nice dark themes. It looks like again
that's
another
pretty
one of the
scary.
open world games in the vein of Assassin's
Ready
Creed
as
or
always.
Ghost of Tsushima, which we've both been playing lately.
Yeah.
But looks interesting. Other than that, I mean, Godfall was another one that was pretty interesting.
All right, I'm
But
ready when you
again,
are.
again, a lot of these games are multi-platform. There's no reason that you can't play them other places. So
Yeah.
I don't know who this was for, to be quite honest. I
Yeah.
really don't.
Yeah, and then like the small amount of PlayStation 5 stuff that they did show was stuff that, you know, we've either already seen. They showed Godfall, you know, another game that's going to be multi-platform. Like, I don't know. Oh, immune to fire damage. Okay. We need to start implementing electricity into our repertoire. Because a lot of these, the dudes that have armor are weak to electricity.
All right.
So we're gonna have to start using that real soon.
I saw electricity.
I think mine's are too. But I think I also have fire on my my tar pits. So I might want to take that off in exchange for something else. Bam!
Enemies are preparing to breach one of our gates.
Enemies at one of the gates? It's not mine. I've been holding it back so far.
Shit, it's mine.
Uh-oh.
I died.
Oh no. Get launched.
They're breaking through again.
You got through?
No,
Yeah, you're on the wrong side.
That's the way.
Our enemies are attacking.
I'm coming. Come on, I can make it.
They've broken through a gate.
Oh no.
Wait, broke my gate.
Not so tough now.
Oh god. Okay, I'm coming. All of mine are dead. I'm on my way.
Yo,
What are
these
you
dudes-
at?
I don't know.
Oh, there is that. Okay.
Small, I can take them all down.
I'm coming up behind him. Oh, come on.
All right.
Come here.
There are enemies in our rift room.
No, the rift room, where is it?
They're entering the rift.
Oh god, no. Stop entering the rift.
It's only one. It was one of the small ones got by me.
Okay.
I'm on the step still.
Yeah, I'm right next to you.
Oh my gosh. That was abject failure.
How'd you die?
Because kids came in here, bro.
Oh, I heard the little one. I was like, uh-oh.
Yeah, they come running in here and she like jumped.
Yeah.
Out of control. I don't know
She
why
angry at somebody.
Yeah, hold on. It just went.
Do you think, man? Okay. So this is Todd's side. Okay, I don't want to be here. All right, this is my side. So I got that there. I got quite a bit of money. I cannot put that on the stairs. I can put it right here though. Yeah, sure. Let's go back upstairs. Where's my... There we go.
Let me check
Alright.
my defensive. Man. All right, so yeah, so Godfall was one. One of the things they did show off was
Can't wait to see this.
what,
in
Hitman
action.
VR,
Yep.
which is actually seems kind of interesting. I think that kind of works for Hitman.
Yeah, I mean,
VR
it's not a bad idea. It's definitely something that I don't think was truly asked for, but
Right.
something that kind of fits. So it's like, okay, fine, you know.
Right,
Like
right.
nobody really thought that the Resident Evil series should be VR, but it was implemented so well with the change of perspective from third person to first person that it kind of just worked.
It worked,
So
yeah.
hopefully this is another example of that. IO Interactive is definitely a very talented developer, which we have sang praises for multiple times on this podcast. So if they can get it to work, then that's cool. That's good. I have no issues with that.
I agree.
But is the VR aspect exclusive to PlayStation?
As they didn't mention it going anywhere else. I mean,
Ready to go.
oh no.
Oh, you weren't ready?
No,
More
it's fine.
enemies on the
No, I'm
way.
good. I can imagine. I mean, obviously it's going to be console exclusive, right? Because PlayStation's only be on console. But I can imagine that IO Interactive is not going to keep it exclusive to PlayStation. We'll see it on PC, on Oculus, and the Vive, and all of those other things.
Right.
Oh, nobody's coming out on my side.
Not yet. Oh no, nobody's coming out of your side. Is it locked? Nope, there they are.
There they are. Yeah.
Bye bye.
Yeah, so yeah, I don't know. I mean, cool. It's kind of interesting. I would definitely try it out, but the PlayStation VR is trash. The resolution is low. The tracking is not as good as it should be. It's a lot that's left to be desired with the PlayStation VR. But these dudes are flying in the water. It's hilarious. Like it's like a whole group of them at a time. It's not even just like a couple. It's like all of them.
I don't even let them get that close. I'm actually taking them out.
Yeah, I think my defense leaves a lot to be desired.
Yeah, I just got a whole bunch of archers, man. Those chicks do work.
Yeah, I need to throw another one. I'll throw another one up top once we finish this.
Yeah, like
These guys-
my wave is done.
Yeah, these guys are walking, making their way in. They're back.
I'm on my way. I'm on my way.
I'm doing much better than last time, though.
All right, let's see what he got.
The reason I'm backing up so much is because these little ones, they keep
Yeah.
getting by me.
Yeah, they're on their way up the stairs. I'm coming. Oh, you got some ogres coming up too.
Trivial.
Yep, he just noticed. Nice. That's it. Right?
There we go.
Oh wait, I just ran past it. Yeah, I throw up a couple more archers,
Easy.
and then I'll start setting up defenses on these steps.
Okay.
What the heck is this gonna do?
Little goblins. I don't know.
Check it out.
Hey,
Is that it?
I mean,
There we go.
Never been so happy.
yeah, I mean, overall, I mean, again, I didn't see anything that was like game breaking or
Earth shattering.
yes, that felt like, yeah, I definitely need that in my life. I just didn't feel that at all.
No, a lot of the experiences that are coming to PlayStation for this, this last quarter, are coming to other platforms, man. So it's like,
Right.
it's not wholly necessary for me to, buy these games on PlayStation 4 because number one, there's no guarantee that I will be able to get a free PS5 version, and that's number one. And number two, for me personally, the PS4 is right now my weakest video game playing device because I have a bomb PC that I just built and I have the Xbox One X. And the only reason I don't, I wouldn't get a multi-platform game on the Xbox One X is because of load times. So if a game is multi-platform, I'm going PC. Like that's my thing. I'm not getting a multi-platform game on the PS4. I'm not doing
Right.
that.
Right. I agree. Is no reason. The PlayStation is at this point in my opinion strictly for exclusives. Multi-platform PlayStation, save a few.
No better
And mainly
place
because
than
they give them
this.
to you for free. I'm talking about you, Fall Guys. Is a non-starter for me.
Yeah.
Multi-plats are always going to be either PC or Xbox. And
even
and
Fall Guys, it's like it runs like doo doo. It runs like garbage on on PlayStation 4, man.
PlayStation, yeah.
It runs like poop. I don't like it.
I can imagine. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. I don't know why they had a whole event for what
multi-platform games and a few PS5 games that we've already seen.
Yeah, especially when they're making the PlayStation 4 obsolete.
Yeah, they're making it completely obsolete. There will be no transitioning with your controllers. People were mad at Xbox for allowing the use of current controllers on the next generation. Like,
yeah.
What? That's not a complaint. That is a good thing. I have 3 very functioning Xbox One controllers that I'm happy I do not have to repurchase. Oh, they're not innovating. We get HD Rumble, blah, blah. Like, what is happening with gamers right now?
The first thing I will say about that is this HD Rumble and the Rumble that Sony is boasting. We've had that on Xbox One. We've had trigger rumbles, and we've had variable rumbling on Xbox.
Adaptive triggers and all that stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, we've had that since Xbox One first came out. So that argument is like, oh, Xbox is not innovating because they don't have this new rumble. But wait, they have it. They've been had it. It's Sony that's been behind the 8 ball on that. Sony was slow to upgrade their rumble on their PlayStation, not Xbox.
Right.
So that argument is nonsense, in my opinion.
Yeah, and that's what I've been getting at. This whole argument about the next generation is just nonsense, because there are 2 very different approaches to next generation. One which is customer friendly, and one which is very not customer friendly. Right. And everybody is just for getting shafted by a $1 billion corporation. Like that's my thing.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense to me, right? It's like Sony can do no wrong, even though what they're doing is wrong.
Wrong in comparison to their competition.
Right.
Like if nobody else was doing what Xbox is doing, then it wouldn't matter what Sony is doing. It'd be the only option because they're the only ones. But their competition is taking strides at bettering the consumer experience, and PlayStation fans are just like, nah, cuz. And that is something I don't understand. Where you at?
Yeah, I'm getting pushed back.
Oh god, I'm coming.
I should be close to being finished. It should be 10 more left, but I am definitely getting pushed back.
Okay. As long as we don't... Oh, we got 39 slots, so I'm coming up behind him right now.
I haven't had any sacrifice.
Okay.
I think that's it.
Yeah, man, you just need more... Get more archers, man. Archers is the answer. Archers is the answer.
Oh, you can put archers up here? I didn't know you could put.
I don't know if they'll reach though. Oh well, yeah. All of my defenses are downstairs at the entry.
At the entry, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, they showed Crash Bandicoot. Something they showed
multi-platform.
that was a little bit interesting to me was the Control Alan Wake edition, or the Alan Wake Control update.
Okay.
DLC. But again, like you said, that's everywhere.
Multi-platform.
It's nice to see it. It's cool.
It's great. It's not PlayStation.
Yes, exactly what you just said.
It's not PlayStation exclusive. It will be everywhere else. I just need for people to just get off of Sony's like balls, man. Like these guys are not saints. They're not doing it for gamers right now. Like they really are forcing you to purchase a PlayStation 5 if you want to continue enjoying the benefits of being a PlayStation console owner. Xbox isn't doing that. So why aren't they getting praise for not forcing you to, buy a new console that you may not even want or need? What else they talk about? Tim? Oh my God, Tim's coming to PlayStation. Come on, man. Yeah. It's already been out for months on PC.
On PC, yeah. It's definitely been.
I could not. Okay. So I personally could not be a Sony only console player. I couldn't do it because number one, I hate their interface. Their interface is garbage in my opinion, and the controller sucks. The freaking battery dies every like 4 hours. Oh, I got a rechargeable battery pack. Yeah, that dies like in 2 hours after you had the controller for a couple of years. But they mad at Xbox for requiring batteries. A rechargeable battery pack that I bought like years ago, and I'm still getting work. I'm still getting time out of it. I have like 4 pairs of battery that I interchange with my controllers, and I have not bought more rechargeable batteries since. No, but Xbox needs to innovate. They need to do this and do like I don't get it, man. I don't understand the bias. And I mean that was essentially our long form discussion. Is like what the hell is wrong with gaming media and their hard on for Sony?
Yeah, like I said, it's the same thing that's been going on with the Apple Android thing for years.
Yeah,
it's no matter how bad or how poor Apple, treats their end users, the customers, taking features away, not having standard features that everybody else has. Yeah. People still will say Apple is,
superior.
Apple's what everybody wants. Apple is the best, even though it's not necessarily true. I mean, Apple is great, is good, but there are other guys. There are other things out there that work just as good, if not better.
On my way. All my dudes are dead. I got all the archers.
My defense is trash.
I'm coming to help. You need more archers, man. I'm about to set some up for you right here.
I keep putting them up. I put some more up. I've got 3 now.
Ah, man, you need more than 3.
Whoa!
Some right there.
Why was this trap not in the handbook?
But yeah, that's essentially everything that happened at the State of Play. Not a whole lot of PlayStation exclusive, material to show off. In all honesty, and it's kind of like a bittersweet farewell to the PlayStation 4, which, in my opinion, is the quote-unquote winner of this generation's console war. They had the exclusives. Oh shit, they're getting in.
Oh god. Help me.
I'm coming. I'm coming up behind them. There we go. Woo. What's down there? Somebody's downstairs. Oh, here he is.
Is this big dude?
Yep.
That right there should be extra credit.
But yeah, man, I don't believe so. No. At least not in the building phase. But yeah, that's all. That's essentially everything that they talked about in the State of Play and our extended thoughts on the production. I personally do not think that Sony has had one State of Play that has blown me away or just like, oh my god, I can't wait to do that. Like all of their State of Play announcements have been garbage tier in my opinion. They're trying to do the Nintendo Direct thing, and it's really not working for them the way that they intended. At least not for me personally. So I don't know, man. It's just like, geez, dude. The Sony fans are just like eating that shit up, dude. Like it's freaking ice cream, and I do not understand the bias when it comes to PlayStation and Sony products when it comes to gaming. I do not get it.
It doesn't make any sense to me. I mean, it's clear that what they're doing is not consumer friendly. It's not at all consumer friendly, and people are just like,
we don't care. It's Sony.
Yeah. It baffles me more.
Because I heard this one argument where it's like the only people that are glad that Microsoft isn't forcing you to buy a new console are people that can't afford it. It's like, Really? That's your defense? Oh, you can't afford a new console? Really? Okay. So it has nothing. It has absolutely nothing to do with the features. It has nothing to do with the games. It's just
You can't afford it.
I can afford it, so I'm getting it. Like, all right, fine. I can't win that person over. I can't argue with that kind of person. Yeah, I can't challenge that because you are essentially just bowing down to Sony and just accepting any and everything they throw at you. And
Yeah.
Come on, bring it.
if you're just willing to do that, like completely on your own, that
Without
just
any loot.
do you, homie. I don't understand it. And the cool thing is, yo, the Xbox One X, the Xbox Series X controller is actually going to be pretty baller.
Yeah,
It has a lot of features, which is going to be really baller, and it's backwards compatible. You can use that on your current console and on your computer and on your freaking Android device when xCloud comes out.
Yeah, because it has Bluetooth built into it.
I don't know. I don't know.
The technology and what Microsoft is doing is they want you to be able to use all your stuff everywhere, right?
Yeah.
Be it your games or your hardware. So again, the argument that Sony fanboys are like, well, Microsoft isn't doing this, Microsoft isn't doing that, is a bad argument, right?
It's a terrible argument.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense. But you know, those people are going to do they are who they are. They're going to like what they like, regardless of whether it's makes sense or not.
Yeah. So that pretty much ends it for the news portion of a weekly gaming news show for this episode. We appreciate any and everybody who tuned into our live feed, but know that you can always catch the VODs right after the show goes off. They're available on Twitch. They're available on YouTube, and we got a new enemy type. I don't know, new enemy type. I didn't see what his name was.
Me. He is moving.
He looks like a giant rat guy.
Yeah, something.
He's got tearing shit up.
He will hop right over any barricades you have as well.
Okay, he jumps barricades.
Oh, is that it? Okay.
Yeah. I've actually been experiencing some slowdown, and like I'm running at like a 30 frames per second right now
Oh, really?
on Stadia.
I don't have I'm not monitoring that. So.
Well, the game is just like actually slowing down. Or your barricades are being either attacked or jumped over.
Jumped over. This dude is right here. Where'd he go? Where'd he go? Oh, there he is. I can't freeze him. There we go.
And don't
There we
All
go.
right,
I got it.
my side is clear. I'm on my way to your side.
All right, I got my Mongrel or whatever
Okay.
it is. Triple.
Whatever the hell it's called.
Yeah, they got past me because I started chasing that dude. He's freaking bullshit.
Yeah, he's pretty quick. Oh, so they're already past this area?
Yeah.
Alright, I'm coming up behind him. Damn, I should have went the other way. Oh man, I want you to go see my side so you can just see how many archers I had. How many archers I had.
Oh, they're sacking.
Enemies at the rift.
Oh no.
Oh my gosh.
Where you
More
at?
It's like
enemies in
10
the
of them
rift.
just jumped in there.
It's
God
all
damn
good.
it.
Alright, the last few are right on these stairs.
my health is low.
Oh no.
Woo.
Another expected
That's it.
Yeah,
victory.
you should have seen how many archers I had, man. I had so many
yeah.
archers.
I had 4. I should have.
I had like 3 at like the first like little like perch like right at the gate or right at the enemy entrance. I had like 3 set up right there, and then I built a structure. I put 2 on top of there, and then I had like 1 at like a another perch. They was everywhere, man. They did work. I'm proud of my archers for that one.
Oh, you know what? Before we go, there's a couple other stories we need to talk about. One,
what's up?
The exclusive shenanigans that Sony's pulled. With Marvel's Avengers.
So, I have a lot to say about this, honestly. But yeah, I'll let you go and start it off.
Yeah. Basically, they have locked in a exclusive deal to have Spider-Man locked exclusively to Sony PlayStation.
Yeah.
So if you were planning to get Marvel's Avengers and you wanted to use Spider-Man, the bad news for you. You can't use Spider-Man unless you play on PlayStation 4.
Yeah.
It's no indication that this is timed. If no indication as to whether this is timed or not. The only thing we know is that it is exclusive to Sony.
Yeah.
I think this is in bad faith. And to be clear, Sony does not own the exclusive rights to Spider-Man.
And I keep seeing this stupid argument online that Sony owns Spider-Man, and that's how they got Insomniac Games to make the Spider-Man game exclusive to PS4. It's like, bruh, like if only y'all did a little bit of research. Number one, Insomniac wasn't even a first-party Sony studio when that game was developed. So, like, your argument right there is invalid. That is not an exclusive IP to PlayStation hardware. Spider-Man has been in 2 other games this generation: Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3 on the Switch and Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite.
Right.
And those and Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite was a multi-platform game featuring Spider-Man.
Yes.
So shut up with that. It's not true. They own the movie rights and the movie rights only. That's all they have. Has no bearing on video games. If they wanted to put Spider-Man, and by them I mean Square Enix, if they wanted to put Spider-Man on Xbox and PC, they could have. But with the news that Sony paid money, Sony has a working relationship with Marvel. Yes, that is true. So for them to be able to finagle a situation where they can get Spider-Man as an exclusive character is likely and will work in their favor as, you know, as a competitive force or whatever. Like, that's why they're doing it. They're doing it to drive people away from the other versions of the game. And the thing is, Spider-Man isn't even the only exclusive thing that's coming for Marvel's Avengers. They're gonna get 30-day access to costumes. And if you get it on PlayStation, you get, like, you know, an entry boost in points and, you know, Marvel coins or whatever the hell they're going to be doing in the game. You're basically having a quote unquote better or full experience on PlayStation, and everywhere else you're just getting whatever. I honestly don't even want the game anymore, because I don't want it on PlayStation 4. There's no inkling of an idea whether or not it's going to be a smart delivery style title. And it's essentially, it's like this. It's like if because a lot of people were like, oh, well, other games have done it in the past too. Other games have had exclusives, but not for an entire class. This is essentially a looter shooter, but with brawling. And, like, just think if one of the classes in Destiny was exclusive to PlayStation. That has never happened.
Exactly. It's completely in bad faith, and it smacks to me as Sony knowing down the road they don't have anything. What's the word I'm looking for? Anything that they feel people will want to run out and get the PlayStation 4. They don't have their first party games lined up. They're just not ready with the software for the PlayStation 5. We look at that when we see that Spider-Man Miles Morales, which is a spin-off or an extended expansion of Marvel Spider-Man, is the only exclusive game that's going to be available for PlayStation when it launches. They just are not ready, so they're going out of their way to figure out other ways to force people into their ecosystem. And shame on you, Square Enix, for being a party to this. Shame on you. it makes no sense for you to lock the game down when we know that most people are going to be excited about that game. They're going to be getting it on PC. So not only
that's why I planned on getting it.
It's no longer shutting out just Xbox. You're shutting out two huge communities in the gaming arena, so you can claim superiority on some nonsense. And I find it disappointing that Square Enix agreed to this. But it's not overly surprising when you look at the past history that these two companies have had with each other.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not surprising, but it is highly disappointing, in my opinion, because I definitely wanted the game. I planned on buying the game, but not on PlayStation. And now it's like, if I want a full experience and I don't get it on PlayStation, I'm just missing out. 30 days late to certain events just because of the platform that I'm using. Character classes being locked away. And they're talking about, character and, story cross compatibility with story progression and stuff on multiple platforms down the road. How is that even going to happen when you have a complete character class locked on one console?
Right. So one of two things are going to be happening is Spider-Man's existence is going to be arbitrary, right? It's not going to mean much of anything. So he's going to have to be designed in a way that his kit doesn't really matter. It doesn't matter if he has.
And so what if he has his own story, his own side story? Are PlayStation or Xbox and PC players not going to be able to enjoy those story missions? Are we just not going to be able to get that? Because supposedly there's supposed to be both offline and online aspects to this game.
Right.
Go Team War Mage.
These dudes is ridiculous.
Yeah, it's like I said, I think it's in bad faith at the very least.
Yeah.
And
I'm gonna close off this hallway so they can only go down one.
All right, it just
exactly
it smacks of just blatant selfishness on Sony's part, and greed on the part of what's the company, Square Enix.
Yeah. It's a mana refill. Cool.
It doesn't. I don't know. I mean, I was watching a streamer play it, and he's playing the beta. Yeah. And he had the same reaction as you. It's like,
yeah.
I mean, I was getting this on PC. I like the game, but I don't know if I really want to get this anymore, considering that I'm being guilt. I'm not going to have a whole character. And like you said, the way the game is being produced, the characters are integral in the story, right?
Yeah.
So, like you said, either Spider-Man is not going to be integral in the story; he's going to just be like just a random side
character with no real influence on the plot or the narrative, which is supposed to last years.
Yo, whoa, what's this? They got walls.
Yeah, because we have personal catapults that we can put. They're a little bit smaller, but yeah, you can like catapult somebody into that.
I don't have a personal catapult.
Well, if you didn't buy it, then you don't have it.
Yeah, I don't have it.
You could have bought it at the upgrade place.
Ooh.
But we do have the mana range trinket. Sorry.
Yeah, so it gets the mana regen. I want that. But what do I want to replace?
I got barricades on lock. You can go ahead and, because I bought all of the make them cheaper trinkets or whatever, or upgrades for it.
All right, so they're coming from up the stairs. Yeah, I really, really don't. And I've said this before. It's always been my stance. Console exclusive games are fine. Console exclusive bits it's
scummy.
It's an abomination. It's a travesty. It's exactly the opposite of what you want in any game. And for Sony to do this in this type of game, like you said, they are literally shutting off an entire class from a part of the community.
Right.
This no, they're not going to be able to have Spider-Man in their game, and God forbid if you need Spider-Man to make one part, or because it looks like they have what would be called the Destiny equivalents of strikes, and the way the game works, I'm assuming that at some point they're going to have a raid type event, like some series in-game event, right?
Yeah. Like a super
so-
boss or something like that.
Right, where you gotta team up, you gotta strategize, what character is going to be used for what.
Yeah.
And there's going to be a part of the community that's not going to have a character that might make that type of
Raid.
that type of raid, or that type of activity easier, or more manageable, or even passable.
Yeah, depending on the difficulty you're trying to do it on, or the loot that you're trying to farm. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. So, and
it's scummy. It makes me not even want the game anymore, because I like I said before, the PS4 is currently my weakest console when it comes to playing video games. It is my weakest form of playing video games. Like I can't even stomach Fall Guys on PS4. It runs at 30 frames per second. I played it on PC and it runs like a dream. So I'm like, yep, never playing this one again. It just looks unappealing. I don't want to play it. And that's my prerogative. And that's the benefit that I have being a customer that has both a PS4 and a PC. I have options, and Sony is essentially stripping away your options. If you want to play Spider-Man, if you want the full experience, you're going to get it on PS4. No telling if this is going to be a smart delivery style situation. It's most likely going to be a smart delivery game on PC. I mean on Xbox, most likely, because they've been doing that for all of their games. So unless Square Enix says no, we don't want to do that, it'll probably be a smart delivery game. So you'll get a free Xbox Series X version of the game when that one is available.
Let's do this.
yeah,
But Stu's are out of control, man.
it is a scummy move. It's underhanded. And
Enemies are
again,
preparing to
if you
breach one of our
listen, the
gates.
reason why we're so upset is not the exclusivity. It's because the type of game this is, and ramifications of basically shutting the class out from an entire entire 2/3 of the community.
Right.
That is just a bad look on both the developer and publisher, Square Enix and Sony.
Yeah.
It's just ripe for selfishness and greed.
Yeah. And so that's where I stand on Marvel's Avengers. I want the game. I don't even know if I'm gonna play the beta for the PC and Xbox next week. I don't even know, man. At this point, I'm kind of just like over the whole experience.
Yeah.
Because like unless they plan on doing some kind of like exclusivity for other consoles as well, I don't really see this working out very well for anybody.
I agree. It's a bad look. It's selfish. It's just I don't understand how you can think that is a proper thing to do. Oh wait,
Yeah.
they're not even coming anymore.
Man, I kind of wish we can go back, because I want that personal catapult to launch dudes into this damn spinny thing right here. Alright, so yeah, they're coming out of the same door.
No, they're not. They come from up there.
What? Oh shit. Oh yeah, I seen that. Alright, what do you want to do?
Remember this guy?
What's that? Oh, freaking the freaking wall smack. Yeah, I remember.
That thing is useful.
How can I forget our old friend? Smack the hell out of him.
That thing is mad useful, man. For sure. I wish I can put one on this side, like staggered. One here, then like one over here.
Yeah. You need like two or three spaces on the wall to get them up.
Yeah.
All right, so those are electrical.
Yeah, the ones I have are. Oh, you put one up there. I was going to do that. Great.
I got a wall trap. All right, I'm tapped out.
I don't like doing. Let's try to slow them down here. So I put a wall trap here.
Okay, so let me move this one. Should I move this one back?
Leave it.
Leave that one there.
What did you have?
Right there.
Yeah, leave it there. Yeah, leave
Okay.
it there as I turn the corner, and I'll put another smacker on. I'm facing it the right way, right? Yeah.
Yeah. It's just it's not going to reach anybody that walks in this area that I'm at right here.
Yeah.
You see the box that it holds. So
Yeah.
I would actually.
Put a barrier. If we had a barrier, yeah.
I mean, if we had a barrier, yeah, to ensure that they walk into it.
Walk into it, yeah. That's fine.
Okay. All right, I'm ready.
Off we go.
Yeah. So I don't know.
More enemies
color
on
me
the way.
disappointed. Yeah, like you said, I am having second thoughts of the game just because of that.
Yeah,
I
man.
still don't plan on
Enemies
buying
are
it on
attacking on
Xbox
another front.
on PlayStation. I actually was planning on buying it on PC, but
Yeah, same.
probably going to get on the Xbox because March.
Does March, yeah.
Yeah, so and he's getting Cyberpunk. It's the least I can do. Gotta be fair. Right?
Yeah.
But
I mean, if there was cross progression and cross play, whatever, I would probably get it on 2 consoles.
right.
But the fact that I'm essentially
Neither one of
getting a different
Neither one of them on
experience.
PlayStation.
Yeah, I wouldn't get it on PlayStation. But the fact that I'm getting like a completely different experience depending on which platform I get it on, and if I get it on Sony, I'm essentially screwed. Well, if I don't get it on Sony, I'm essentially screwed.
Right.
Yeah, it just rubs me the wrong way, and I don't want to support those kind of business practices. And you know, that's
agree.
my prerogative, and I'm sticking to it. All right, so we got them coming out of both sides here. So let's set up a similar choke point, and we'll try to hold off one side each.
All right.
So a similar choke point here. How much do your wall smacks cost?
800.
Okay, same price. All right, so I will set up
Well,
these.
you want me to
I
put
love
up
crap.
close, or you want me to move it back some?
Oh yeah, we can move back some. Yeah, give us a little bit more space so that
Yeah, look
can
at
work a
that.
little bit.
And
I'll put these.
Put a tar here because they tend to try to avoid tar. Actually, you know what? Let me take that up. I take that back. I'm gonna put a ceiling spikes.
Oh, I was just about to put one.
That'll work.
Some ceiling spikes.
All right, so I'll
right
put
there.
some wall spikes here,
And I'll do
and I'm tapped out.
this and this.
Okay, yeah, that works. You want this side or you want the other one?
I'll go back to the other side.
Okay.
Can't wait. Let's do it.
All right. I am.
So was there anything else with Sony?
Yeah, there was one more story, and this is
All right, let's get
about
into it.
the AWGNS Must Die game.
Oh
There's-
yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, let's get into that.
Yeah, so there's some controversy
Enemies are
on
breaking
that
through
particular game
elsewhere.
where it seems like
Our enemies have broken through again.
fuck. I clicked off my window.
Okay, so there was a game show during the state of play. It actually looked very interesting. It was an indie game by an indie company that is having the game published by Focus Interactive. Is that what they're called?
Yeah,
Or
I think
Focus
so,
Entertainment or something like that?
Yeah, I believe that's right.
Yeah, so the name of the game is AWGNS Must Die, and they had a show. They had a trailer, for the state of play event that they showcased, and it actually looked really interesting. It was one of the games that I took an interest in, as far as something that I may want to play little later on down the line. Sorry, one of my guys won't die. There we go.
Yeah,
Did we
so
miss any?
yeah, they showed the gameplay at the state of play, and
Yeah.
the developers, some of the original developers came out and was like, hey, one, they stole it from us. Two, they outsourced it because we all essentially quit.
Yeah.
Because of the crunch they were putting us.
Right. So essentially, a YouTube channel. I can't remember exactly what the channel's name was, but they released a video showing off the original intended trailer that was going to be shown off at the State of Play, and it showed off different aspects of the game, different cuts of the trailer, different moments within the game, so it's legit. It's not something that was just hobbled together. This actually showed different aspects of the game in this alternate trailer, and they claimed that it was the original and it was created by the original team, and that the team that is currently working on the game is not the people that were originally behind it. And there was a Google document or something like that. Oh no, it was a Dropbox link, which had a whole bunch of information and details that told the story of this game's development cycle. And it doesn't tell a very pleasant one. Apparently, the team, the development team, was under so much stress and so much crunch that when they went to their publisher to complain about it, and appeal to him, like, hey, this is what's happening. Is there some way that we can get some assistance? What the publisher then did was go to the head of the studio and essentially rat them out for complaining about their work conditions.
Their working conditions, yeah.
Yeah, it's a freaking mess.
Yeah, it's that old thing, right? Those keep your head down and work. There will be no dissent. And those developers are pretty upset. The publishers Focus Home. There was an update. They said they're looking into the allegations. But like you said, there's a ton of evidence out there.
A ton of evidence.
Yeah.
I'm gonna place some more traps up in this area right here because they have a pretty quick access to the stairs from here.
Yeah, I barely had any money.
Okay, I have a little
two
bit.
spikes down, and that was about it. No, I put 2 wall traps. Is what I did. As they come around this corner.
Okay.
Yeah, I had clicked off so I can pull up the story, and I didn't put it back on.
Oh. All right, I'm ready now.
I'm ready.
Yeah, so I mean, again, this is a bad look. This is not obviously specific to Sony. This game is multi-plat, right? Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, it came up because it was just first time on this bit of play. Did you just run over to the other side?
Yeah, I'm on the other side now.
All right. Yeah. So again, the video game industry, how they've been treating their employees, has been a story of discontent for a long time. We were just talking about with Activision and how they don't pay how they're not paying their employees. And it's just another company that's all about the result, and it doesn't matter how they do it.
What? Who's entering the rift? I don't have anybody.
I didn't see anybody. I don't think anybody got past me.
Come on, game. Don't be lying to me.
Hey, they're coming down the stairs now.
Yeah, I got 3 or 4 on me.
Big goofy dude, man. I can't stand. Oh, what's this lava that's pouring down?
There's like little traps on the side.
Oh, damn, the rift is right here.
Damn. Like 1 or 2 got in. A few got in. Okay. All right, we need to do something. All right, so there's only 2 sides that are open now.
There was 3 sides. I didn't realize there was 3.
Yeah, there was all 3 that time. Looks like it's just 2 this time. They're not coming from your side. It looks like.
Yeah, they're not coming from here.
Okay. All right, so I got about $2,000.
Same.
That down.
So they're coming from here. What's the other space they're coming from? This is
the right side. The right side and the main one in the center.
I see it. Down here and up these stairs. Can we divert these guys?
We're already diverting them because that goes into 2 different staircases. We're keeping them from coming from one.
Yeah. And then they coalesce here and they're coming from right. Yeah, we can't divert these guys anywhere else either.
No.
We put barricades up there, just want to bust.
Mm-hmm. All right, so I'm gonna put some traps here. Let's put some traps by these stairs.
Steps.
Yeah.
Slow them down the steps. That's a good idea.
One right there. And I have
So
one
many
more spike trap.
Stairs are so wide.
I know. They have so much room to walk that I wish they didn't have.
All right, I got traps all the way across the bottom of the stairs.
Okay, good. Now that's gonna have to do it for now.
Yeah.
I love traps.
All right, let's do it.
All right. So yeah, I don't know. It's something needs to
More
change
enemies
because
on the way.
these guys aren't going to change themselves.
Yeah.
It's
These
still happening. They're still crunching the employees. They're still not providing them proper pay or benefits. They're still using the contractor model where they just hire a bunch of contractors, and let them go when they're done. So there's little job security there. It's just a mess.
Yeah. Yeah, huge mess that definitely needs an answer that they're definitely not getting at this moment. I feel bad for all of those people that have been working. The studio has suffered tremendous loss due to the ongoings of this current situation, and this isn't even the first indie studio that Focus Interactive or whatever the hell they're called, that they've had interactions with. This isn't even the first time that they've had a situation like this. So that just goes to show you what kind of partner Focus is.
Right. Exactly. They just they're all about the lowest bidder. It doesn't matter the history of the partner. It's just
right.
How cheap can you do it?
Good.
How cheap can you do it? How fast can you do it? Because they essentially just brought in an entirely new team, and now they're reaping the benefits of months of work from somebody else. It's kind of ridiculous.
Exactly.
All right, so we have all 3 points.
All 3 doors
Again, what can we do? I got about 2 Gs.
Yeah, can we slow them coming down these stairs?
Yeah, we could put tar across the top.
We're gonna do. So there's 2 groups that's gonna be coming this way, right? From the left side, or no? It's 1 group coming from behind us, and then 2 groups coming down these main stairs.
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah, it's gonna be rough. And I put up 2 wall traps, and now I'm down to, I only have 886 left.
Do we want to put traps down here, right? Wall trap here.
Yeah, I can start putting up some archers. And whenever I get enough money, I'll just put down another archer.
I can put one up here next to yours.
Okay.
And we gotta make sure we protect them because they will go and kill them.
Well, mine's actually heal over time.
Oh really? Oh, nice.
Yeah. If you want to sell yours and then replace some of my stuff, I could put up another one.
Okay, cool.
So I have 286 right now. I believe these 3 are mine. So if you can replace those 2, then I'll put up another one.
Done.
Bam. Oops.
This will surprise them.
All right. And I'm starting to like this blunderbuss again.
The blunderbuss is dope, man. I got mine so that it it reloads super fast. It's not the best, but it gets the job done.
Yeah, now's the time.
Yeah, but I don't know. There's something needs to be done. I don't know if it's going to need to be regulation or just massive walkouts and strikes. But the way the game developers are being treated and their working conditions are
Let's
very
do
cool.
this.
Yeah, it's abysmal, and it just goes to show you that at the end of the day, these corporations are only after one thing, and that's
More enemies
that's
on the
money.
way.
That's what they want. They want profits. Which is why I get so thrown off kilter when I see people just like going to bat for corporations. Like, these corporations do not have your best interest at heart. You know, they want your money, and if they can't get that, then they don't care. All right, so they're coming from all sides. So I'm watching them on this side. They're coming from the other angle.
Yeah, I'm trying to get them. They're pinching me.
Die!
Come on, Troll. This Troll has so much health. Big lanky dude.
Yeah, man. Archers is doing some work.
All right, they're down the stairs.
Yep, I'm here. I'm in front of that. Stop. Drop.
And
Shut him down. Open up. Shot.
Okay.
Yo, he's messing up his archer. Take.
Good. Mess them up. As long as they don't get through. No!
More enemies in the
Two got through.
A whole bunch of
Get
wait,
back.
there's people around the corner.
Get back.
These foods are annoying
never
too.
been so
They're
happy.
good.
Ooh.
Back up.
Okay.
We got 2 more waves.
Yeah,
These are
I'm just
useless.
putting
These aren't
down-
doing anything. So I'm selling these.
Which ones?
These up here that will buy the spinning thing. They're not doing anything. They're just because they're cutting the corner, so they're not getting close enough to trip them.
Okay.
I'm going to put another. Are they coming from all 3 again? Yeah.
All 3 again. I think they're going to be coming from all 3 for the remainder.
Another spike here. Ceiling spike there. Put another one here. Slow them down a little bit. I have 900 left.
I have 655. I just put up these wall traps down here.
Or I can put the wall traps at 600. I will only be able to put up 1.
All right, I have another one. What do you want yours?
Oh, nice. I was gonna put it here.
Okay.
They're never coming here. They're coming. So it's these guys, right? I'm trying to get to.
If we can.
Just
So you have a barricade here.
I didn't put that there. I don't
Oh,
have
is that-
barricades. I took it out.
Oh, so I don't know why I put that there. Sorry.
Yeah, the outside of the wall is an issue now.
Maybe I can shut them off right here.
One right there.
But I don't have enough.
Because these guys. Hold on. So let me take this down. How much do you need?
Well, I need 2 more to close this up. So I have 855 and it costs. I have 655 and it costs 800.
So if I take this is yours, right?
Which
I
one?
think you only need 1 more. I just took it off the wall. Did you get more money?
I did. So I put that there. But I had to take down some of my floor traps from up here.
What floor trap? Where did you take a floor trap from?
Right up here on these
Which one
stairs.
was it? The spike one?
I had 2 more right here. Floor
yeah,
traps.
Only got enough for 1 more.
Yeah, just put it in the center.
Alright.
Alright, that's gonna have to do. Just definitely don't want them squeezing through this right here.
Yeah, that's how I think
That's
how they got
causing
by
us problem. Hold on, can we get it so that we only use 2 here? Why do I have to use 3? If I put it right here, is that still 3? I think it is.
Textbook.
Yeah, it's still 3.
Yeah.
Oh well. Okay, that's gonna have to do. At least they can't get behind us over on this side, so that's good.
Yeah, I think that's how they started getting in on us.
Yeah, maybe next round we can close up this side right here.
I don't think they were going over here. I think they because naturally
Exclusively coming down those stairs. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, they were picking this right turn.
Okay. Was that all we had for the news? Sorry, we strategizing over here, y'all.
That's it. That's it for the news for today.
All right, so we're gonna keep on playing Orcs Must Die 3. Again, this is our final session, so we're gonna play a little bit of this before we call it a night. But we appreciate you all for coming through and enjoying us as we talk through this week's news. Of course, we had a lot to say about Sony and just how they're doing things going into the next generation. A lot of it we personally don't appreciate. But that's why I won't be buying a PS5 on launch day. I'm not even considering it And the only reason I'm not considering an Xbox because if I needed to, I will probably do it. But I don't need to, and I'm okay with that. And so, with that said, this has been episode 216 of a weekly gaming news show. We will see you all next week with more news, and stay tuned for more Orcs Must Die 3. But as far as the news is concerned, we are out of here, and we are your hosts. My name is Trenell.
I'm Todd.
And we will catch you all
next week.
Peace. And we're clear. So, with that being said, let's continue our quest and try not to let 13 more orcs through.
Yeah.
On this level, man. This game, like even on the apprentice difficulty, it's got a little difficult.
Yeah.
We need to start figuring out ways to slow people down more because we keep getting overwhelmed by them just like getting past us, you know?
Getting past, yeah, because there's just so many of them.
Exactly. So I'm going to go ahead and pull up the full screen. Bada bam. And let's go ahead and finish this freaking wave. I'm going to start off wherever. And they're on this side. Okay. So we'll try to hold them off, and then once they start coming out the other door, I'll just jump over.
Oh, I am good at this.
Try to hold them off here as long as I can.
That's not what I wanted to happen.
All right, coming out the other door.
Coming out the door, yeah.
Yep.
I'm trying to back up to the stuff.
A lot of small ones. All right, they're backing me up to the stairs.
Yeah, same here. Coming down the stairs now.
All right, got some trolls and fire elementals.
We got heavy orcs. A lot of heavy orcs.
All right, the trolls have hit the stairs. All right, I'm on you. I'm right on you. I got enough for another archer, so I'm putting it down. Oh, a little too far up, but oh well. That's what I have to do.
Not so tough now. I need to
Oh, look.
regenerate.
Oh no! Oh, you little shit!
Little shit. Yeah, that's the first time I noticed that.
You little shit!
God dang it. I bet you those are the little jackasses that got by us before, too.
Yeah, I believe so. I'm just gonna line them up a little more properly.
The optimal spot.
What else have we got going here?
Just like in training.
We can't do any ceiling attacks here. That's what's
Yeah, no.
annoying.
Perfect placement.
Oh, I can do this to slow them down coming through here. Those couple of tar pits down here as they're coming that way.
Okay.
Gotta slow them down at least.
Well, I'll put up 2 more archers. I can take these out. Yeah, I definitely want more tar pits. I think I'm going to afford a couple though.
Yeah, I've got 941. I can afford 1 more tar pit. I was gonna put 1 down. I'm actually gonna take the slappers off. I'm not sure they're that
Exactly
effective.
where I want it.
Take that one off.
If you have money, bring some tar pits right down here in front of us, right here.
All right, hold on. Let me grab this early slapper. So I got.
Yeah, the wall slappers, while hilarious, they. Oh, you know what?
We need to block them in to get to force. Where do you want the tar pit?
I put down 2 right here. Do you have enough for 1, 2? Oh Lord, you have enough for 4 more? I have to
4?
spread them out.
I got enough for 3.
Oh, okay, so 3 more. I misspaced it.
That works. That's it. It's perfect. Fills up
Okay.
the gap.
And I have 300, so I'll put 1 here. And once I get enough money, I'll put
I
1 at the
don't
other
have
side
the
of the stairs.
coins.
But yep, I am tapped out.
I am too. Ready?
All right, here we go.
Ready to
Let me
go.
get this going. We're gonna head back up to.
Yeah, each side.
On the way.
Yep, going up to the side here. I should have grabbed that 3rd wall slapper. I think your point with the wall slappers is because they only cover 2, you have to go into it.
Yeah.
It's kind of useless, and they're slow. Oh, they're coming out the back.
Yep, I'm coming. All right, let me know when you're down the stairs.
Still at the top, trying to hold them. All right, they're coming down the stairs now.
All right, I'm coming. All right, come down the stairs on all sides now.
What's this?
You want some of this?
Yo, this dude, look at him.
Little quick little. Little shits, man.
Tell your friends. Oh wait, you can't because you're dead.
Oh
Oh
man.
my god. Oh god.
They're just not dying.
Those fiends, man, they're brutal.
There they are.
Easy.
It's the last house.
Where's
All right,
Oh, that was it.
that was it.
One. Okay, cool.
Whew,
Yeah,
yeah, that was a rough one.
Yeah, man. I can't continue because I'm going to be hitting the road to the ATL.
Oh, so you out?
Yeah.
It's all good. Oh, decoys attract enemies until destroyed. Okay, that's not bad for only
It's got a bomb
700.
on the bottom. Yeah,
That's not bad. That's not bad. Does damage upon destruction. Yeah, we might have to mess with that a little later.
it's a one-off though, because once it's damaged,
Once it-
once it explodes, you can't do it.
Yeah, yeah. You don't. I don't think you get your money back either.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like a. I mean, but it's cheap though, so it's not too bad. Okay,
Right.
cool. All right, so how do we go back to the main menu? We probably have to continue, or let's hit retry, and then I'll just go back to the main menu from there.
All right.
But yeah.
It's fun.
Yeah, it's been truly fun. Before you head out, though, let's give our final thoughts on Stadia to anybody that was out there wondering.
Yeah. So, my opinion is it's okay.
Mhm.
It could be better. I did notice, like you said, frame drops. I noticed also resolution drops.
Oh yeah,
And,
definitely.
People can, you can blame your internet. I'm using a wired gigabit connection, so
Same.
I have significant bandwidth. I shouldn't.
Yeah.
We shouldn't be having that, right? So
No.
That's it works. It's pretty smooth. It's fast loaded and stuff like that. The stability is probably it could be an issue. The input lag is almost not existent. You can tell a little bit, but it's not anything that's game breaking. At least
Like
not
once you
with
get
this game
into
play.
once you actually get into the game and like you start
Right.
playing, like it's unnoticeable.
Right. But my overall, I still can't recommend it. Mainly because of the way the platform, the business plan is set up.
Yeah, that's the only thing that's holding this platform back.
Yeah, you have to pay full price for the game, and you still have to, you don't have to have the paid version. You can use the free version and get full price games. You're just capped at 1080p gaming, which is fine for most people anyway.
Oh, I thought you were capped at 720 for the free version.
Is it 720? Okay, yeah, that's probably.
I could be wrong because I know the pro version gives you 4K. So
Right.
yeah, I think you might be capped at 1080. I think you might be right.
Right. So I mean,
I don't know. I can't remember.
yeah. I mean, other than that, I just can't, in good faith, recommend.
Yeah. I mean, it works a lot better than I thought it would.
Yeah.
We did have some hiccups, but that was user error.
yeah.
In the beginning, we did have some hiccups, but all in all, it's the pricing model. Buying games at full price, or even at discounted prices, just to have access to the games that are available is a little too much for me personally.
I mean, for free-to-play games, if you can jump into a free-to-play game like PUBG or you can jump into a free-to-play game like PUBG is actually not free-to-play. I take that
No.
back. Like Destiny New Light,
Yeah.
without the DLC.
Fortnite, whatever.
Yeah, Fortnite. If you can jump into those, it's cool because it's access anywhere. But again, having to pay, and I'm scrolling through the store for anybody that's watching on Facebook. This is the store.
Yeah, I'm scrolling too.
You can see the prices, and I mean we're looking at $65, $40 for Metro Exodus with the full price DLC. PUBG is $40. Borderlands is $40, and the thing, Google has a bad rap of not sticking to their
projects.
Their projects. So and the thing is, what happens if Google decides to shelve Stadia? What happens to all of your games? Are they going to mail you free copies? They're going to give you comparable copies of the games on the platform of your choice. Maybe get you PC game copies. Who knows?
Mm-hmm.
Nobody knows that, and there's no guarantee that's going to happen. So I just, again, having to go out and buy a game and not actually have control of it. And you can say we do the same thing on Xbox and PlayStation. It's actually a bit different because you can download the game onto hardware. You can download the game onto an external hard drive, download it onto your actual console hard drive. And if the game gets ripped out of the store, you still have that game. This is not that. If a game gets delisted for any reason and you pay for that game, you don't have that game anymore.
It's gone.
No way for you to play for it. And additionally, with this streaming service, internet only, again, me and Trenell and I, we both have high speed dedicated connections to our PCs. That's not, everybody doesn't have that. Not only does everybody not have that, it's not available in enough places to make this platform that viable. It's good in the metro center. You're talking about, we're in the greater Washington DC area, so we have infrastructure. You look at New York and your Miamis and your Cali, your San Franciscos and LAs and Chicago's and Dallas's, that's fine. But when you start getting into Bismarck and you go to Idaho and you go to Montana and you go to just right down here in Leesburg, Virginia, you start losing that infrastructure. You start losing that ability to use this type of service. So that limits the available customer pool. Additionally, there's an issue where, I mean, it specifically it says it gives us bandwidth use, and when you look at bandwidth use, I mean, it's a lot.
It is quite a bit.
1080p 1080p is 12.6 gigs per hour. If you want to go to 4K, it's 20 gigs an hour of play. So if you're in an area that has data caps, and there are plenty of places that have data caps, that's a problem. That's a problem, because you'll be hitting your data cap if you're playing multiple hours. I mean, you can do 720 and it's only 4.5 gigs, and that's fine for most people. I'm happy with 720.
Not me,
but there are people that's a non-starter, right? So
and we were able to claim a whole bunch of games on Stadia Pro, but unlike Xbox Live, where if you claim free games during that month, they are still free on your platform. I do not believe that we'll have access to these games once our subscription lapses.
Yeah, it's like it's the PlayStation. It's the PlayStation model, right?
Yeah.
You have to have a paid subscription to maintain access to your free games.
Yeah.
Once your paid subscription is up, you lose access to those games. But the good thing is, if you decide down the road to come back to it at any point, if you decide, hey, I'm going to pay for Stadia for maybe a month because I'm going out of town, I'm not taking my hardware with me.
Yeah.
Those games will be available to you.
Or if they come up with some kind of promotion where you can get another free month or something, then you still have access. You'll regain access to those games. But I don't know. It's a great service. It definitely works as far as playability. But in terms of its monetization scheme, it's still not for me.
Yeah, it leaves a lot to be desired. I mean, we're looking now that Borderlands 3 is free for the week, and just for you watching, just real quick, play instantly. I mean, it launches into the game.
Yeah, it just launches. The game just starts.
Yeah, it's
kind of crazy.
Yeah, that's not it. There we go. It launches right into the game.
The Super Deluxe Edition.
Yeah, load times are more than acceptable, and it's fine. And I like that. It's definitely a good service. It works well. I just can't. No, you can't use my microphone. It's just again, the business model is off. I don't feel that playing games for paying for games that I'm going to lose access if something happens to the service or my internet goes out. I don't feel like that's a good value.
Yeah, you're just out of luck. You cannot play your games. The internet's out. If Stadia decides to no longer be a thing, you're just out of luck when it comes to your library of games that you have purchased at full price or whatever.
Right.
Yeah. So
it's
a good service. It's a good start. But then when you have Project whatever the hell they're xCloud like right around the corner, right? That's just like, okay, well, what do? Do I invest all of my money into this service that may or may not be here in 5 years, or do I just take my already existing library and use my already existing subscription to just gain access to hundreds of games already on Game Pass?
Right. And that's the thing, right? And the thing is, people will give you the argument that, oh, well, you can't play all of your games. It's up to the publisher to put their game on the service, which is fine and dandy. But again, remember, Microsoft also has a pretty robust first-party studio, so all of those games are guaranteed to be on there. When you look at your Halo, the games that Obsidian are pushing out, Gears, all of those first-party games are always going to be available. And then third-party games are bonus. I still don't see where that's not a value.
Yeah. So it just doesn't have the value that you can get in other places currently. Stadia has a little bit of work to do, but you can get a similar, if not better, experience in 2 other places. I mean, because what's it called is still a thing. The GeForce Now, that's still a thing.
They've actually linked GeForce Now to your Steam library. So what it does is it tells you in your Steam library what games work with GeForce Now.
Bam.
So it doesn't, obviously it's not going to, they still have the thing with getting permissions from the publishers. And
it's so the library is definitely not as robust as either. I mean, I would probably say it's still a larger library than Stadia, probably.
Probably, yeah.
You could probably make that argument. But yeah, it just leaves a lot to be desired. Hopefully down the line they get it together to a point where it can actually compete. Hopefully they'll go with the Netflix model and allow you to have a service that, maybe costs like $15-$20 a month, and you just get access to a whole bunch of games.
Right.
I feel like people may be willing to do that. Instead of, paying $20 out of the ass, or paying full price for video games, that they can't get access to unless they have internet, or as long as Stadia remains a thing. So they definitely have work to do, and we'll be here to monitor from afar. We won't be fully subscribing to the service. But for what we played during these last 3 weeks, the service is definitely worth it if you don't mind always having internet, if you don't mind, buying games at full price. A lot of games which have, been out on other consoles for quite some time. So
there's definitely a market for this.
Yeah.
Again, if you're a person that
My thing is, if you already have a console, this isn't for you because it's essentially buying a new console. It's just you don't have a hulking piece of equipment in your setup.
Right, but
it's just your browser.
If you're a person that isn't looking to pay $400 or $500 for a console, but you want to play some high-end games, you don't want to build a PC. You got your laptop. Maybe you're more of a casual gamer anyway. This is a good place to go.
Yeah.
It has some games, some interesting games.
I just booted up Panzer Dragoon for no reason.
It has some decent games in here. I just don't. It's not for those of us that are buying consoles. Those of us that have gaming PCs. It's just I don't think that's the market for this.
No, it can't be. That can't be the market because all of those people have better alternatives to gaming, and so this is just a console alternative for people that don't own consoles and don't own high-end PCs. That's what this is. So if you are one of those people, by all means, if you trust Google with your money, go ahead, because that's essentially what you're doing. Just hoping that Google doesn't just like throw your money off to the wayside.
Right. Yeah, just like you said, for those people who don't have and aren't looking to spend or invest in the high-end equipment, the cost it takes, because these consoles and these PCs, it's not cheap.
No,
it is not cheap at all. So if you're a person that's not looking into that, not looking to make that investment, Stadia is a good place to start for sure. Yeah. You just have to realize that your library is definitely limited. You're significantly more limited than what you will find on PC, and even more limited
on
than what
console,
you find on Xbox and PlayStation and Switch for that matter.
Exactly. Yeah. So. We had fun on Stadia. We'll definitely be sticking around to monitor what happens with the platform going forward. They have some stiff competition that's coming in the next generation with Project X Cloud, and GeForce Now is still in the running. So we'll see how they do.
And Amazon is reporting that working on a streaming service as well.
Yeah, so we'll see how it does.
Don't forget about PlayStation Now. That's still a thing.
Sure. Anyway,
so before we sign off, what are we going to do for next week?
I was going to say, look forward to a poll because we're going to put up a couple of games for the running. We still have an opportunity to get the DLC for Revenant, so that's one option.
We got the Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2.
Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2.
Which is free this month on PlayStation Plus.
Yeah, I added that to my library already, so I have that.
Better do that.
Yeah, so either one of those two, honestly, is up for grabs.
Just to hit my rear quarter panel, spun me out. He hit my Corvette.
I see. I'm looking at the replay. Damn! Oh man.
Oh man.
But yeah. So, decent service in terms of playability. They need to change that pricing model and get some exclusive experiences that you can't get anywhere else. That's the only way that this platform is going to survive, in my opinion. And with that is both our review of Stadia and Orcs Must Die 3. We didn't really talk about Orcs. That's just a fun-ass game.
Yeah, that game is fun. Again, when we first started, I was saying that tower defense games are something that I actually played a lot for a while. So it did took a little bone is still a little sweet spot.
Yeah.
And it's actually a really good game. It's fun. It's difficult. It takes some strategy. The only problem or issue I had with it, I just blew my hood. Oh no! Did you see that?
I'm watching right now.
This dude, do you see the car rolling?
Hold on, it's a little bit behind. Oh damn! Oh damn! What's happening?
I don't know, man. Yo, this game is actually pretty good. I have this on Xbox because it's
Game for Gold.
Game for Gold. Yeah, I'm gonna have to check this out.
But But yeah, hopefully Orcs Must Die 3 comes out as a multi-platform. Yeah, hopefully it's not Stadia exclusive forever. So I would like to purchase this and own this and play this to completion. Yeah,
on PC. Yeah, I would definitely want this on PC.
yeah.
But yeah, I can't imagine it's going to be. I'm sure it's a time exclusive, maybe 6 months to a year.
Hopefully, yeah, because I'll definitely pick that game up when it comes out everywhere else. But yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and end it with that. Boogie's gonna get his race on, and I don't know what the hell I'm gonna do. Probably.
I'll shut this down as soon as we shut down because I got a 13-hour drive.
Ooh,
staring me in the face.
Oh man, good luck with that, dude. And have you guys out there have a good night. This has been episode 216 of a weekly gaming news show. We'll see you all next week with with a different game and with more exciting video game news topics to discuss and give our opinions on. And we hope that you all will join us. But yeah, we're out of here for 216. Thank you all once again. Y'all have a blessed evening. Hope you had a good weekend. And we'll see y'all next Sunday. Peace out for now.
Fade to black.
Fade to black.
Yeah, I want to